And a very pleasant good evening again, everybody, and welcome to the start of the 2021 football season. And how could it start any better than for the Milan Bulldogs and the Trenton Peabody Golden Tide to take place here? I'm Dan Hughes, and along with Terry Clement, to bring you the play-by-play action here at Trenton Peabody tonight. Terry, we wait for this, and we wait for this all year long, and finally it's here, and everybody's word is, what are you hearing on this game?
I've been asked that more this week, even in Lexington, about this game. There's a lot of interest in this game, not only in Gibson County, not only in West Tennessee, but statewide. You've got the three-time defending state champion Trenton Peabody Golden Tide moving down to Class Single A against the 3A state runner-up from last season, who's now bumped up to play 4A, Milan Bulldogs. Hey, these schools are what would we say, 11 miles one way and 12 miles apart if you go another way, so they're pretty close. These guys know each other. I'm sure they're on Twitter and on group chats. There's been a little trash talking going on this week.
A little mouthing going on.
But that's okay. It's in fun. Once we kick this football off, Dan, this game is real simple. It's going to come down, in my opinion, as to who controls the line of scrimmage. The physicality of Trenton Peabody, can Milan match that? And if they can, we're fixing to have us a whale of a football game. If they can't, Milan could be in for a long night.
That's true. And of course, in games like this, we like to say you can throw the books away because it just comes down to some breaks. That may be the key here.
Yeah, it does. A fumble here, a bad read, bad snap, missed tackle, all of those things. Because, look, these are two very, very talented football teams. There's going to be a lot of good football players out on that field tonight. You're on Milan's side. You're looking at Anthony Brown, number one. There's safety, wide receiver, multiple SEC offers. And then you look on the other side, Trenton Peabody, you've got Khalid Ganaway in the backfield, the reigning Mr. Football. You've got his brother, Malik Ganaway, out there who we've been doing these games. This is our third year. I ain't seen anybody that could cover him yet.
No.
And then you've got Sam Driggers, who we saw his maturation process as a sophomore from game one, those first four games where he threw a pick six in each of those first four games, to leading this team to probably the most impressive half of football that we saw them play last year in the first half of the state championship game.
Exactly right, and that's all that it took. Of course, this game doesn't mean anything but pride, and it won't play into how you finish in your district. But it's football time in Trenton. You can tell that by the long line of cars as I look straight ahead over there. I wish we could get a shot of that. Maybe we can in just a minute. The cars coming in, we're expecting record-breaking crowds here.
That kind of reminds me of the end of Field of Dreams.
That's true.
They're packed out
That's
here
true.
and turned that way.
They're all the way down the highway.
They are.
And working their way toward a parking place. We're about 54 minutes away from kickoff time. There you see the line of cars checking in here, and they're all waiting off the highway all the way back now, nearly to the Jack's restaurant over there, where to get into this place so that they can watch a football game, and it's going to be a dandy here between Trenton and Milan. You're listening to the Tyson Pregame Show, and let's take a 3-minute break, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. we offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
At Tyson Foods, we're on a journey that is grounded in heritage and humility while embracing ambition and growth. We are transforming into a different kind of food company with unparalleled capability that spans agriculture to dining culture. And while the value of our company has grown substantially in the past few years, we are just getting started. We are disciplined and focused operators. We manage capital thoughtfully and courageously. We are dynamic entrepreneurs, innovators, and brand builders. These are essential elements of who we are and what we do, but alone they do not explain Tyson Foods. We're a food company, we're a family, and we're taking a big step forward. The entrepreneurial spirit that fueled our founders fuels us. We feel and embrace a responsibility to create a better future. To do so, we must acknowledge that the world is changing. The people, customers, markets, and technology of tomorrow will not be the same as they are today. As our world grows, challenges are becoming more complex and opportunities are taking new forms. The basics of life, like good food and enough resources, are not givens. They must be preserved, reimagined, and created, simply and ambitiously, at a meaningful scale. The world is changing and so are we, not simply reacting to change, but embracing it so we can thrive within it. It is time for us to think differently about the role Tyson Foods plays in our world. To inspire our next chapter and guide our team, we have defined a new purpose for our company. A purpose that unifies how we do more than our part to ensure the world thrives, while also constantly pursuing growth to ensure Tyson Foods thrives. At Tyson Foods, we make real, accessible, and inspiring food. We do it sustainably, creatively, and transparently at a scale that matters, because Tyson Foods exists to raise the world's expectations for how much good food can do.
When we left you, we showed you the stream of traffic coming in here to Trenton Peabody for this football game, and it just continues. In fact, they backed up further now than we can really see, and you see some of the fans there. This is a sunny afternoon in Trenton, Tennessee. This morning, showers and thunder showers through the area. This field is perfect for football.
It is. These guys over here, they do such a tremendous job with this field, and I haven't gone out actually on the field yet, but you can tell from up here that it's in immaculate condition.
And everything is prepared. On the far side, the Milan fans, they'll be gathering here, and already top row is just about full over there as they will be checking in. We're still about 49 minutes away from kickoff time. And for Trenton Peabody, the reserve seats right below us, and then it spreads out from there. This is going to be, Terry, where every eye that likes high school football is going to be watching in some shape, form, or fashion this Milan Trenton Peabody football game.
Well, there's no doubt there's one other game going on in West Tennessee tonight. I think Dresden goes to Westview tonight. But other than that, no offense to either one of those teams, is we're going to see Westview next Friday night. But people aren't talking about that game. They're talking about this game right here, the one that we've got right here in front of us. Like I said, we've talked about we've talked about. There's one of our fine cameramen. Hey, these kids, Eli Gerard, Billy Bolin, and Christopher Reasons, man, we need to give shouts out to them. They are a portion or part of the Trenton Peabody High School STEM program, and that has just been a tremendous program for this school and for this community. And I'm going to tell you something. These guys do a great job, even though they're high school students.
I'm going to tell you, last week when we were here for the Jamboree, could not ask for better work by a cameraman, a replay man, and just a terrific crew that Paul's put together here at Trenton Peabody. This copyright broadcast is presented by Worthy Road Studios. And I'm Dan Hughes and Terry Clement here as we get the 2021 football schedule underway right here at Trenton Peabody. And we're going to take a 3-minute break, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one. At Hardy, Martin & Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
We're working right now for our families and our nation and all the countries.
I take great pride knowing that I'm feeding the nation and keeping the shelves full.
And we produce a lot of protein, so it's always good to keep, good food out there for the world.
The company, they provide masks, face shields, barriers.
As a team member, I feel really safe.
It feels good to help people in a time of crisis like now.
Utility Solutions Underground, located in Trenton, takes care of all kinds of projects such as trenching, digging, boring of 1-inch or smaller bores, and storm or lot cleanup. Owner and operator Tommy Castleman has been serving the Gibson County area for 40 years and has the experience and know-how to get the job done right the first time. Utility Solutions is fully licensed and insured, so give them a call today at 731-420-0593 for a free estimate. No job too big or too small. Utility Solutions Underground. Let us dig for you.
State Farm Agent Amy Greer, 308 South College Street in Trenton, is where the customer's needs always come first. When life storms hit your home or your family, you're able to rest easy when you deal with a 30-year professional, Amy Greer at State Farm in Trenton. Your North Gibson local agency serving Trenton, Dyer, Rutherford, Bradford, Kenton, and Yorkville. See Amy or Scarlett Davis Smith or Courtney Tyree Wiggums. Amy Greer, State Farm, Trenton.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Okay, welcome back. Both teams on the field taking some serious warm-ups as they get ready here. Now let's go down to the field. Terry Clement.
Get ready. Get on these guys. Go ahead. Go on, hit. Go. I'm on you.
Okay. Thank you. Exciting start to this season with Milan coming in tonight. Tell us about your preseason and how that's gone for you.
Well, we've had a good preseason. Guys have worked extremely hard. I think we've developed a lot of leadership, a lot of chemistry on this football team, and so I think we've gotten better each week, so really excited about playing tonight.
And going into tonight, what's been your message to this team all week?
Just overcome struggles. You know, we told them right before we came out here, we were born to struggle. I think that's the reason for life. As God put us here, we're going to have struggles. Bad things are going to happen. That's what's great about football. Everything that's going to happen in life is going to happen in a 48-minute football game. Can we overcome the struggles that we're going to have? Not if we have them, we will have them. Can we overcome them and keep playing, stay within who we are?
One last question. Can you give us an update on Ethan Ray?
Ethan's going to play tonight. He's going to be a backup. Of course, he was our starting linebacker and fullback, but we're going to start Riley Vanderver tonight at fullback. McCoy Sewell will do a great job at linebacker, but Ethan will be available as a backup in both those spots.
Coach, good luck tonight.
All right, appreciate it, guys.
Thank you very much, Terry, and let's see if he's going to grab somebody else here in the pregame as we start here, and we give you all the information that we can possibly find. Trenton Peabody about to do a battle with 11 miles away. That is the Milan Bulldogs. And last year and for several years now, Trenton Peabody has come out on top of this rivalry. And tonight, hopefully we will go again and see another victory. Are we going back down to Terry? Let's go back down to Terry and see who he has.
Now we're with Coach Mickey Marley. Coach, you are, I guess, charged with the production that we've seen out of Sam Driggers. Tell us a little bit about his maturation process that we saw last season.
Sam's really a good quarterback. He's fundamentally sound. He's he's really done now is the mental part of the game, which he's able to get up on the board now and draw up X's and O's where in the past he couldn't, and can identify coverages, players, drop downs, and that type of thing. And he's constantly working to get better. And when you got a kid like that, man, it's a pleasure to coach him.
Yeah, Dan and I talked about Sam a lot earlier, and just to see how he went from those 4 pick sixes in those first 4 games last year to leading them to probably the most productive half that we saw in the state championship game in the first half. It was a pleasure to watch. He's got to thank you a lot for that.
Well, I don't know about that. Hey, probably for the pick six part. But see the rare quality that he has. Okay, he threw the pick sixes. Where a lot of guys would fold up, he just forgets it and moves on. And that's where your top quality players shine right there, and he can do that.
You've been a part of many seasons throughout your career.
42
of them. Wow. Talk about this team and how Shane Jacobs prepares this team going into this season.
Coach Jacobs and his staff, that's one thing that I'll never forget from my time being here, is the way that they go about coaching these kids and developing these kids from the freshman group all the way through the seniors, the way they organize practices through the wintertime all the way through to what you're seeing right now. They do a great job in every phase of the game, and they have those kids spot on when it's time to play.
I couldn't agree more. Coach, thank you for your time, and good luck tonight.
Man, I sure appreciate it. Thank you a lot. Thank you.
Back up to you, Dan.
Okay, another great interview by Terry Clement, and we'll see if he's going to grab somebody else before that we take a 3-minute break. And it looks like probably going to go to that commercial break right now, and then we'll be back. Maybe we'll have another interview.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
J&B Motors, 447 South Main in Dyer, Tennessee, will buy, sell, or trade, and even finance in-house. At J&B Motors, you can even enjoy a lifetime warranty. J&B is a complete dealer with a mechanic shop and a detail shop. Just travel to Dyer, 447 South Main, or visit the website at jnbmotorsllc.com. J&B Motors doesn't care about your credit. They care about you, their customers. J&B Motors, 447 South Main, Dyer.
At Anderson Furniture Floor Covering, we would love to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing us to serve you for 69 years. During football season, there is never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit us at 110 High Street in Trenton and check out our large selection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck, Peabody Sports.
H&R AgriPower is your local Case IH dealer in Trenton, Tennessee, and a proud supporter of the Golden Tide.
I'm here with Michael Odom from the Mirror Exchange. And Michael, what's your thoughts on this game?
You know, these are two teams that made big runs last year, bring a lot of experience back. I think it's going to be an exciting game, but I think Peabody might have a little too much firepower.
Well, and I agree with everything that you just said. When Dan and I were talking about this earlier, we were talking about the line of scrimmage. And you've probably seen Milan more than I have. What can we expect from them up front?
You know, they only bring 2 offensive linemen back. Defensively, their line is really good, but offensively, they bring 2 starters back. So there's going to be some question marks. It's going to take some time for those new starters to get acclimated to playing in a big game like Peabody.
Of course, we've seen you and read your stuff for the last few years from the Jackson Sun. How's the change going?
I'm enjoying it. I love Gibson County and all the teams in it, and enjoy covering South Gibson and Milan.
Well, we appreciate all the coverage that you give to them, and you do a really good job, and I appreciate your time.
Thanks, Coach.
All right. Back up to you, Dan.
Michael Odom. Good to see Michael again. Long time with the Jackson Sun. Now he's moved over to the Milan newspaper, and just somebody that we enjoy seeing so many times during the state tournaments and various events all around West Tennessee. And good job there by Terry Clement on the interviews as we get set for 2021 football season right here at Trenton Peabody. Again, the long line, and this place is going to be full. They'll be standing around the edges here tonight at Trenton Peabody. Let's take a 3-minute break, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Raspberry Towing, 855-0099. One call and you're hooked. Raspberries has served the Gibson County area and surrounding counties for 39 years. Kyle Raspberry is the youngest officer appointed to the Tennessee Towing Association. Kyle is certified in light, medium, and heavy-duty wrecker recovery with the American Towing and Recovery Institute. So call Raspberry Towing at 855-0099. One call and you're hooked.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town & Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
Your hometown attorney, Jennifer Finch McEwen, is back on the square in Trenton, ready to help you with all your legal issues and preventative measures. Everyone needs an attorney from time to time, and Jennifer Finch McEwen is here to help. Whether your problem is divorce, child custody, child support, bankruptcy, criminal charges, wills and estates, or personal injury, or if you are just in need of general advice, Jennifer can serve your needs. With 15 years of criminal and civil experience, Jennifer can find the solution for which you are looking. Call or come by the Court Square in Trenton today. Roll Tide!
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
Bell Shirt and Sign Company has been family owned and operated since 1969 in Trenton. Located next to Peabody High School, we provide high quality, timely, and professional service to local schools, communities, churches, and businesses. All graphic design, printing, sewing, and engraving is done in-house, so we control the quality and service ourselves. With access to the brands you want, we carry a large selection of Peabody shirts, caps, polos, and other items to show off your school spirit. If you are needing screen printing, embroidery, signs, or engraving done, stop by and see us today, and as always, Roll Tide!
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
We're Local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
We're back at Trenton Peabody, and we've got a lot of action going on as people getting settled in for this big ball game between Trenton and Milan. And this pregame show is brought to you by Tyson. And we want to salute our sponsors, especially our event sponsors. They're Amy Greer State Farm for first down, Siler Thornton Insurance for instant replay, Christian Family Medicine for touchdowns, Duncan Pharmacy first quarter, Trenton Health and Rehab second quarter and extra point and field goals, Anderson Furniture the third quarter, H&R AgriPower the fourth quarter, Gibson County Utility District the halftime show, and J&B Motors the post-game show. Again, this broadcast is copyrighted and is presented by Worthy Road Studios. Terry, what's the feeling down on the field?
Well, I tell you what, there's a lot of energy on that field tonight. For the first 3 or 4 or 5 maybe game minutes, there's going to be a lot of energy being exerted by both sides. It's a little bit of a warm night, okay, so conditioning could come into play later on in the ball game. But after you get past that initial play or two or initial drive, it's going to come down to blocking, tackling, and holding on to the football.
It is, and it's going to come down to in the trenches, as we used to say. As these two teams match up, you've got some information there to share with the folks about this long, storied series between these two teams.
This has been a very storied contest going back over the last 100 years, as this is Milan's 100th season of football. They have an overall record of 684 wins, 398 losses, 23 ties. They've won 4 state championships, 1971, 77, and then back-to-back in 1998-99. They're led by Jackson native Carl Diffie. This is his second season at Milan. Of course, they went 11-2 last year. They were the state runner-up, losing to Alcoa 35-0 in that state championship game. They're led by, as we talked about, Anthony Brown. Multiple Division I offers, multiple Southeastern Conference offers. He is going to be a big-time safety at the next level.
He is going to be wearing number 1. You watch for him tonight because he's going to have a lot of touches of that football.
He is on the other side. Of course, we went through Peabody's 100th season last year, and what a great season it was. They won their 3rd state championship in a row, their 4th overall. They have an overall record of 496 wins, 414 losses, and 33 ties. They're led by, of course, Shane Jacobs. This is his 7th season, has an overall record of 72 wins and 11 losses. And I know you didn't want to mention it, but we got to put it out there. They are on a 37-game winning streak.
How many days?
That is 1,056 days. 2 years, 10 months, 22 days, 34 months, 151 weeks, 25,000 hours, over a million
Google it,
minutes.
Folks.
I mean, and as we've talked about, Peabody has dropped from 2A to 1A, and they are the largest 1A school in the state. And in this series, Milan actually holds a 51-47 advantage with 2 ties. However, over the last 7 years, Peabody's won 5 games, and they are actually looking to win their 5th in a row, as Milan's last win came in 2016. And that was by a score of 56-12. But like I said, Peabody has won 5 of the last 7, including last year's 34-13 win at Milan. And yes, we've got to put this out there too, in the first game in the newly renovated Johnny Hale Stadium.
It's beautiful.
But it is
stadium.
a beautiful stadium. It is. They
really
did
is too.
And I understand they're adding a jumbotron over there this year, and they're doing a lot of good things at Milan. They are.
Yes, they are. And also tonight was the opening for the new facility here. A lot of fans went down to take a look at that. We've seen it 2 or 3 times, and it's amazing.
$2.2 million, 50 yards long. It is 53 yards, well, longer than 53 yards wide, but it is the official width of a football stadium. It's amazing. It's amazing. I was over here, and I think I said this last week, but I was over here the first day of full pad practice, and I was just over here on some other business, and I thought, well, I'm going to run by, and because I had somebody with me, said they wanted to see it, so I said, we'll run by and see if we can get in. Well, yeah, we could get in. They were in there practicing, and they had been outside that morning, and the heat started creeping up. The heat index started creeping up, and they said, well, that's no problem. We had a little lunch, and then we're going again here over here in the indoor practice facility. So people don't understand how vital a facility like that is to this school, to this community. They've got a baseball diamond drawn off. They've got a softball diamond drawn off in there. Cross country could practice in there if they needed to.
Soccer?
Soccer, oh, definitely soccer. Soccer could practice in there. I even had a friend of yours in mind say, well, I think you could put volleyball nets in there if we needed to. So, but it is a beautiful facility.
That's right.
And if you get an opportunity to get down here to see it, you need to see it because it is it's first class, just as everything else is here at Trenton Peabody High School.
And so is everybody else, I think, because the traffic is backed up way past further than we can see. The crowd is gathering here at Trenton Peabody, the renewal of this rivalry and the opening of the 2021 football season. Let's take a 3-minute break right now, and we'll be back with more in the pregame show brought to you by Tyson.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
I'm Gibson County Mayor Tom Witherspoon. As Christmas approaches and our minds shift to what to get the children, puppies often come to mind. I want to ask each of you to consider adopting a pet from the Gibson County Animal Shelter. We always have several to choose from, and it would be a tremendous help to us. So please, have your pet spayed or neutered. Thank you to all of our responsible pet owners, and adopt a shelter animal. They'll love you for it. Thank you.
Gibson County Utility District has provided Gibson County and the surrounding area with natural gas since 1953. We pride ourselves on our dedication to the comfort and safety of our customers and the citizens of Gibson County. And as citizens, you can do your part. Always be sure to call 811 before digging in order to avoid hitting a gas line or any other buried utility. Gibson County Utility District for better living in your community. Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
Terry, let's take a personal moment. This is a beginning of our third year with Trenton Peabody and working with Paul and doing Trenton Peabody football. It's just a joy.
So much fun, so much fun. We always look forward to coming over here, and of course, it's fun. Always fun for me to spend time with you, and so to be doing this with you, I feel honored, Dan. I really do, and I just want to say thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share in this ride, and that's what it's been. It's been a great ride, and going to continue to be a great ride.
It's it's so much fun doing this. I have never been with a team with this kind of winning streak before, and unbelievable.
Well,
this doesn't happen just continually. It is something that they've worked toward, they put together. And your interview with Mickey Marley, he's the one that brings them up.
Oh, yeah. Coach Marley, 42 season openers for him now, and when I first started coaching, when I was coaching football at Perry County, USJ was in our region, and but it was fun to be around Coach Marley and to see the professionalism that he brings to the table, and to see how Sam had just got so much better and better as the year went on. And you heard it from Coach Marley, how the first year Sam couldn't get up and draw stuff on the board, but he owned those 4 pick sixes in the first 4 games, learned from it, got better from it, and then we saw the end result in Cookeville last year.
That's where he grew up.
Oh.
And this year, what we've seen in scrimmages and jamborees, Sam is one fine young man.
Well, he is, and he is a born leader. And his teammates respond to him. They respect him. And that's just so important. Not just because he's the quarterback, but because he's a leader in this school.
That's exactly right. And those are the kind of folks that you want at the head of your football team. And
Absolutely.
Let's see, we're about 22 minutes now away from kickoff here to start 2021. And Terry, I really think that we need to show what all that they brought us from next door. And the mittens.
Thank you, Miss
Donna.
Donna.
I haven't got it all. Man, it is unreal.
Whoa,
Paul just
snatched some of it.
Let's take another 3-minute break, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one. At Hardy, Martin & Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
We're working right now for our families and our nation and all the countries.
I take great pride knowing that I'm feeding the nation, keeping the shelves full.
And we produce a lot of protein, so it's always good to keep, good food out there for the world.
The company, they provide masks, face shields, barriers.
As a team member, I feel really safe.
It feels good to help people in a time of crisis like now.
Utility Solutions Underground, located in Trenton, takes care of all kinds of projects such as trenching, digging, boring of 1-inch or smaller bores, and storm or lot cleanup. Owner and operator Tommy Castleman has been serving the Gibson County area for 40 years and has the experience and know-how to get the job done right the first time. Utility Solutions is fully licensed and insured, so give them a call today at 731-420-0593 for a free estimate. No job too big or too small. Utility Solutions Underground. Let us dig for you.
State Farm Agent Amy Greer, 308 South College Street in Trenton, is where the customer's needs always come first. When life storms hit your home or your family, you're able to rest easy when you deal with a 30-year professional, Amy Greer at State Farm in Trenton. Your North Gibson local agency serving Trenton, Dyer, Rutherford, Bradford, Kenton, and Yorkville. See Amy or Scarlett Davis Smith or Courtney Tyree Williams. Amy Greer, State Farm, Trenton.
Back at Trenton Peabody, where the fans are filing in. Terry, no doubt this is going to be almost a sellout, if there is such a thing as a sellout. And talk for just a minute about the importance of money as far as these two teams are concerned. It is a money maker.
Well, it is a money maker, and as everyone knows, last year with the COVID restrictions, there were just so many tickets that could be sold, and you know those things are gone. And as we look around and you see on our view, man, this place is going to be packed. It's going to be standing room only. Hey, I said it before. This game is important not only in Gibson County, but it's – and there you see a shot of the new indoor practice facility there in the background, and you see a lot of people down there by the concession stand as they're waiting in line to try to get them a little snack before this game kicks off. But, I mean, look at the concession stand. Now, I've got to be honest with you. I'm not sure who gets that money and how that breakdown goes, but they're going to have a good night tonight.
It goes to the school, and that's the main thing.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter whatever they decide.
You're right. As you said, you can look across the Milan stands. I'd say that's probably about 2/3 packed. You got people standing along the rail. There's going to be people standing along the end zone out down here to our left. People down here to our left and our right on the Trenton Peabody side. It's just money's what makes these programs go. Money's why these two programs can wear Nike uniforms. That's why they wear the Rydell helmets, the nice Rydell helmets, the ones that are very, very expensive. To have the facility, the equipment to maintain this field, to have the play clocks, to have the extra point field goal nets that you don't see very often in high school, to be able to build a $2.2 million indoor practice facility. And, you know, Dan, it's just these two teams have got to play. You know, win, lose, draw. Of course, both teams are going to want to come out. And you see a shot now is the parking that's leading up to the highway out here in front of the school, and people are still pouring in from both sides. And that's probably going to continue on even past kickoff because everybody's not going to be able to get here by kickoff. But these two teams have got to play. They're going to play. We're looking forward to going to Milan again next year in that fine facility. And it's a tribute to the people here in Trenton Peabody for the facility that they have here, just like it's a tribute to the people in Milan for the fine facility that they have there.
Exactly. And also, Terry, games like this between Trenton and Milan is the big tribute to high school football. How important is high school football to the state of Tennessee?
Oh,
that's a whole nother lecture.
It really is, and it's so important. You know, we saw at the Blue Cross Bowl last year with the limited number of people that could come in. And then, of course, that was my second year there. You've been there many times, so you can probably attest to how down the crowd was last year, a whole lot more than I can. But in these communities, you know, hey, West Tennessee is a football mecca. It really is. It's football is the thing. You saw how we had the West Tennessee Diamond Jacks, a minor league professional baseball team. Couldn't make it. Why? Definitely once you got into August, September, people are going to football games. They're not going to baseball games anymore. And, you know, these two programs both start with their people at the top. Tim Haney here at Trenton Peabody, who used to be on the sidelines as the head football coach, has been the principal, now is the director of schools. And Jonathan Criswell, I believe, is the man at Milan, and they both do tremendous jobs with their school districts, and it's just it's amazing. This is one of, if not the top 5 rivalries in the state of Tennessee. It's got to be.
If you're an official and you're assigned to this game, what do you react to that? How do you react?
Yes, you're heck
somebody
yeah.
loves you.
Heck yeah, I'm doing something right because I get to work Milan and Peabody, and then also you're like, well, I hope I don't mess anything up. But Dan, and just to show you how far it's come, you think about it. Look at what we're doing. This broadcast is going out worldwide. Worldwide. We had viewers, the DeHaans up in Chicago. They get to watch Isaac play because of not because of me and you, but because of us being able to do this. We had the viewers from Alaska. We've got Kevin Easley. I want to give a shout out to him. We talked to his brother last week and then talked to him again tonight, and he said, hey, my brother's going to be watching down in Kennesaw, Georgia. Give a shout out to him. So Kevin, hey man, glad to have you on. Kevin, I remember Kevin when he played, great athlete here at Peabody. It's just 10 years ago, you didn't have this. You had radio. That's why it's like you and I've talked about. Paul will have to remind you every once in a while, hey, they're watching, they're not just listening. But, from an old radio guy and a halfway radio guy at certain times, you get
Watch
used
how
to
you use old.
Well, hey, I can say
Terry,
that.
this is my 42nd season.
Hey, you and Coach Marley.
My 42nd kickoff. And I'm as excited about this one as I was the very first one. There's something about high school football that makes you stand up and take notice. It's community. It brings us together. In a lot of communities, there's nothing else.
That's right.
Except for what the high schools have as in the way of sports. I don't care if it's soccer, baseball, softball, volleyball, football, whatever. Band. It's what brings everybody together, and it's alive and well in West Tennessee.
There's no doubt.
Let's take a 3-minute break, and we'll be right back.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
J&B Motors, 447 South Main in Dyer, Tennessee, will buy, sell, or trade, and even finance in-house. At J&B Motors, you can even enjoy a lifetime warranty. J&B is a complete dealer with a mechanic shop and a detail shop. Just travel to Dyer, 447 South Main, or visit the website at jnbmotorsllc.com. J&B Motors doesn't care about your credit. They care about you, their customers. J&B Motors, 447 South Main, Dyer.
At Anderson Furniture Floor Covering, we would love to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing us to serve you for 69 years. During football season, there is never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit us at 110 High Street in Trenton and check out our large selection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck, Peabody Sports.
H&R AgriPower is your local Case IH dealer in Trenton, Tennessee, and a proud supporter of the Golden Tide.
Raspberry Towing, 855-0099. One call and you're hooked. Raspberries has served the Gibson County area and surrounding counties for 39 years. Kyle Raspberry is the youngest officer appointed to the Tennessee Towing Association. Kyle is certified in light, medium, and heavy-duty wrecker recovery with the American Towing and Recovery Institute. So call Raspberry Towing at 855-0099. One call and you're hooked.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town and Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
Your hometown attorney, Jennifer Finch McEwen, is back on the square in Trenton, ready to help you with all your legal issues and preventative measures. Everyone needs an attorney from time to time, and Jennifer Finch McEwen is here to help. Whether your problem is divorce, child custody, child support, bankruptcy, criminal charges, wills and estates, or personal injury, or if you are just in need of general advice, Jennifer can serve your needs. With 15 years of criminal and civil experience, Jennifer can find the solution for which you are looking. Call or come by the Court Square in Trenton today. Roll Tide!
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
Bell Shirt and Sign Company has been family owned and operated since 1969 in Trenton. Located next to Peabody High School, we provide high quality, timely, and professional service to local schools, communities, churches, and businesses. All graphic design, printing, sewing, and engraving is done in-house, so we control the quality and service ourselves. With access to the brands you want, we carry a large selection of Peabody shirts, caps, polos, and other items to show off your school spirit. If you are needing screen printing, embroidery, signs, or engraving done, stop by and see us today, and as always, Roll Tide!
Well, we've had the alma mater and the playing of our nation's national anthem, and we're about 6.5 minutes from kickoff time. It's time for starters, and Terry, I know that we don't have all of them for Milan, but we do have some starters for Trenton Peabody.
We do that. On offense for Trenton Peabody, as we said before, they're led by Sam Driggers, number 16, the junior. Last season, he was 88 for 158. 1,189 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions, and 4 of those 6 interceptions coming in the first 4 games. So from week 5 to week 14, Sam threw 2 interceptions, and that was part of the maturing process that we were talking about with Coach Marley down on the field. The running back, number 7, Khalid Ganaway, the senior, the 2020 Mr. Football in Class 2A, 257 carries, 1,949 yards, an average of 7.6 yards per carry and 24 touchdowns. The 3 receivers, number 5, Malik Ganaway, the senior, 48 catches, 750 yards, 7 touchdowns last season. Number 1, DeMarcus Key, last season, 16 receptions, 220 yards, and 4 touchdowns. And then Derek Key, the junior, 2 receptions, 27 yards, 13.5 per, and no touchdowns. The tight end is going to be a little bit of by committee. I think we'll see Mackenzie Sewell in there. I think we'll see Jordan Shepard in there, and as they will be. And then also we're going to see Ethan Ray tonight. You heard that from Shane Jacobs. We're going to see him, and he's going to be a backup tonight as he suffered a little bit of a knee injury last week. The guys up front, starting left tackle, Connor Meadows. Connor's getting Division I scholarship offers in mostly from your OVC schools, that he is a senior. Left guard, Isaac DeHaan, number 64, the junior, has really come on in the last little bit. I've noticed, seen a lot of improvement out of Isaac. The center is going to be Riley Vanderver, the junior. I think we'll see, I say that. He started last week. We know Jet McAllister is nursing a little bit of an injury, and so I think we'll see both of those before the night's over with. Our right guard is number 57, junior David Witten. The right tackle is number 68, Ed Burns, and he is a senior. This team scored 573 points last year, an average of 40.9 points per game. On the defensive side up front, you're going to have Jordan Shepard, the senior, getting a lot of Division I looks, 48 total tackles, 12 tackles for loss, 6 sacks, and 12 quarterback hurries last year. Connor Meadows going to play some defensive tackle also, 31 total tackles last year, including 8 for loss, 3 sacks, and 2 quarterback hurries. Keandre Woolfork is now the man in the middle, and man, it's so good to see him back out there as we see the Trenton Peabody Golden Tide being led by a couple of coaches on to the field, and they've got the flags back out. Then we missed the flags last week.
We did.
Keandre Woolfork missed practically all of last. He played in this game last year at Milan and then was out for basically the rest of the season with a neck injury, but he is recovered, and as a sophomore he had 35 tackles and 3 sacks. The defensive stud, Jason Baskerville, Region Defensive Player of the Year, 83 tackles, 51 solo stops, 12 sacks, and 21 hurries last season. The linebackers, Jacoby Albee will be at the strong side linebacker, 27 total tackles last year. In the middle, London Burkett, preseason All-State, 88 tackles, led the team last year, 46 solo stops, 13 tackles for loss. McCoy Sewell, as we said, will take over. Will start at weak side linebacker tonight, taking over for Ethan Ray. And those two guys, Dan, are taking over for Mr. Draquan Vaughn. As you remember him, he was the MVP of the state championship game. In the secondary, Malik Ganaway will be at one corner, 7 total tackles last year. DeMarcus Key, who had 16 tackles, 9 pass breakups, will be at the other corner. Derek Key at one safety, and Khalid Ganaway as they take over for Tristan Cook and Carson Vandiver, who we saw out in the parking lot pulling in, as he's not the only former Tide player who will be in attendance tonight.
Well, the captains are at the center of the field, and the traditional tossing of the coin will take place, and we'll be set to start here in just a few moments. The fans on both sides are standing. 2021 football season is about to get underway here in West Tennessee. Milan dressed in the white, trimmed in the purple. And, of course, Peabody in the black, trimmed in the gold. Peabody has won this toss. And they have...
Well,
we don't know yet.
I've got a pretty good idea. Something, if things hold the form... Oh, yeah, we're going to take the football.
We're going to take the football and get started. Peabody is going to go and take the football and start this football game. Both these teams are about to come rushing out on the field. If they rush over some press that's on the field, they're everywhere. That's how big that this football game is. There's press all over this place. I told Terry I've seen more. I've seen less tents at a circus.
There's
you know, there are tents everywhere with holding press. Here comes the Tide, the Golden Tide of Trenton Peabody, as they get set to meet the Bulldogs of Milan. And we wait for Milan, and here they come. The Bulldogs. Strong tradition, both these teams in the West Tennessee area. Lots of smoke down on one end of the field. We may have to wait just a few minutes for that to clear out from where that Peabody came out onto the field. So we'll see. Here comes the band. Here comes the music, and we know it's set for football here in West Tennessee. Trenton Peabody, there's nothing like it, and they're still lined up on the highway waiting to get in. Making parking places where maybe parking places never existed before.
You see out here to our left, Dan, out in that light, you got people parking way out there in the grass. You got people to our right, up and down both sides of the street, and way over in the grass over there. You got people right over here in front of us at the bank pulled in behind the bank. I don't know if they're going to be able to see anything or how they're going to be able to watch the game. But, hey, this is however you can get here is how you're getting here. And before we start, I also want to give a shout-out to Mr. Connor Creasy. Connor's a Milan graduate, but he is a good friend of mine. He was a student teacher, and he's a baseball player at Freed Hardeman. Told me he'd be watching tonight, so I told him I'd give him a shout-out. So there we go.
That'll be $20.
Absolutely.
We're just about set for the kickoff to start the 2021 season.
Then Andy Westbrooks, number 17, is going to be their kicker. He is a junior. And
remember him from last year.
I do too, and I saw him kicking in pregame, and he has a very, very strong leg.
Here we go, waiting for the whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 football season is underway. End over end kick going to be taken at the 6, out to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown tied!
Jason Baskerville, what a way to start the season. That was just a simple middle return. If we can get that on replay, just a simple middle return. As you see, he's going to take the kick at about the 5-yard line. He just goes right up the middle, makes the kicker miss, about gets tripped up, and he is led by Khalid Ganaway.
Minton in for the extra point. Peabody, a man short, gets him out there. Ball is down, kick is up, and the kick is perfect. 7-0. Peabody leading in this football game, back in 30 seconds.
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
We're with local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
94-yard run puts Peabody on top. It took 12 seconds to do it in. We're ready to kick it off. Parker Vernon will have the honors.
I guess we see why Shane Jacobs decided to take the ball. And, you know, you had Khalid Ganaway back there along with Baskerville. And, hey, if I've got those two to kick to, I'm dang sure not kicking it to Mr. Football. But Jason Baskerville really made them pay.
Next time.
They might next time. You're absolutely right.
Vernon ready to kick it off. Peabody leading by the score of 7-0. Short end-over-end kick going to be taken at about the 23, and he fumbles it. And he falls on it at about the 22-yard line, and that's where Milan's going to take over. First down and 10 for the Milan Bulldogs. Watch out for number 1, Anthony Brown. That is the one to keep your eye on as they put the football down. It's more close to the 21-yard line. And that's where the Bulldogs will take over. First down and 10.
Sorry, Dan. Trey Spinks was the Milan Bulldog who fumbled that football but was able to get back on it. This offense is going to be led by number 5, Hayden Sullivan, 5'10", 180-pound senior. He didn't play a lot of quarterback against us last year, but he played more and more as the season went along.
He's in the shotgun. One running back, spread wide right, wide left. Wing to the right side, the wingman goes into motion. There's a snap, and there's a little lateral pass. It is complete, and he's eat up and gets to about the 25. Gain of 4 on the play. It'll be second down and 6 coming up for Milan. Peabody leading by the score of 7-0. That's what you're going to see out of this Milan crew. They'll lull you to sleep with those little lateral passes, and then bang, here they are.
Yeah, just trying to get the ball out to Anthony Brown out in space, and a great job by the Peabody defense running to the football. It looks like Malik Ganaway is going to spy Brown. Is Brown changed sides of the field, and so did Malik.
Brown goes wide to the right side. And working out of the gun. There's a snap, fakes the handoff, fires it up the middle. It is complete, and he fumbled it. And they say it was incomplete, so it'll be 3rd down and 6. Hit him right in the numbers. He just couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, that was Spinks again, and man, he's had a little bit of slippery fingers because they got man coverage out here, and it's a pretty good play design. He got to the inside, this little slant route, and he never put that ball away.
3rd down and 6. 3 wide. Make that 2 wide to the left side, 1 to the right. Now we're going to have a running back there with the quarterback. Sullivan. Snap, fakes the handoff, fires it. It is complete. And he's going to be shy of a 1st down by looks to be a half yard. So it'll be 4th down and very short yardage coming up here for Milan.
They're going to go for it.
Or they're going to act like they are anyway. 2 wide to the left. That huddle was mighty short.
Yes, it was.
Sullivan out of the gun. Lone running back. 4th down at about a half yard to go. And
that's what they wanted.
Somebody jumped.
That was us. That was Woolfork. And there was another one. I don't know if it was Meadows or Basker. It was one of those two.
That's going to cost a 1st down and bring the ball to the 35-yard line. Make that the 36-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Milan. Peabody leading 7-0.
Yeah,
that was a design play.
It was a design play.
2 wide to the left. Sullivan looking to the sideline. Now comes back, working out of the gun. Drops straight back, looks down the field, gets some pressure, fires it up the middle. It's intercepted. Intercepted at the 40, to the 45, to the 50, and upended at that point. 1st and 10 tied.
Derek Key on the interception. Made a great read, as you see here on the Siler Thornton replay. Keys on the inside receiver, gets a good drop. Just a post route. They try to throw it to Spinks, a little underthrown. Derek Key breaks in front. If he didn't believe, Khalid Ganaway had it and put the Tide in great position at the Milan 49-yard line.
1st down and 10 for the Tide at the Milan 49. And Sam Driggers brings his team to the line of scrimmage. They go 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. There's a snap, and Driggers keeps. Goes around the right side. Didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. In fact, lost probably 2 on the play. Back to the 49 in Peabody territory. It'll be 2nd down, close to 12.
Yeah, Hank Fisher and Tucker Lockhart got good penetration and threw Sam for a 2-yard loss on that play. That was a designed quarterback run, and Milan did a great job at the line of scrimmage.
2 wide left, 1 to the right, wing to the right side. Sam, snap, handoff, goes straight up the middle, up to the 45, got a 1st down, past the 40. They're going to mark it at the 40, didn't give him the bounce. So it's going to be 3rd down and about a yard to go from the 40-yard line.
Khalid Ganaway's first carry of the season, just a straight handoff and a great run by Khalid, puts us in
for
great
11
position.
yards.
For 11 yards, 3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1, this is 4-down territory.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Sam gets some instructions from the sidelines, comes over, has the play call. Wide to the right. Peabody scored the first time they touched the ball in 2021. There's a snap. Driggers keeps and gets a first down and then a couple to spare. And many more to spare. Takes it out across the 35 down to about the 31-yard line. And that's where Peabody will take it 1st and 10, about 8 yards there.
Yeah, you can see just the quarterback sneak. And he's got Riley Vanderver coming in from fullback position. I tell you what, Sam came pretty close to breaking out of there, Dan, and going the distance.
He's got the speed to do it. I'm so impressed with this young man. Peabody comes to the line of scrimmage, sends a man wide to the right side. That's DeMarcus Key. Wide to the left, Malik Ganaway. Out of the gun is Driggers. There's the snap. Drops back, looks, rolls to the right side. Going to have to get rid of it. Still scrambling and gets back to brought down at about the 35-yard line. A loss of about 3 on the play, but a lot of running, and it could have been a lot worse. That's the intelligence of this young quarterback. Nobody was open.
Nobody was open, just two-man route, and we weren't able to get anybody open. And good job by Lockhart coming in and getting a sack.
Driggers brings his team to the line of scrimmage. This time they split 2 wide to the right side, 1 to the left, out of the gun. There's a pitch, goes to the running back on the left side, and he's upended in a hurry. That was Kalik Ganaway on the carry, and he lost about a yard on the play, so it's going to be 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, that's Anthony Brown coming in from his safety position, and, man, he came up in a hurry, and he went through Kaling, was able to trip him up. Plus, we had a flag, so I guess they picked that up. So it's bringing up 3rd down and 15.
3rd down, close to 15, short 15 for Peabody. 2 wide to the right. Timeout going to be called by Peabody. Timeout on the field. Peabody leading 7-0 over Milan, back in 60.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
I'm Gibson County Mayor Tom Witherspoon. As Christmas approaches and our minds shift to what to get the children, puppies often come to mind. I want to ask each of you to consider adopting a pet from the Gibson County Animal Shelter. We always have several to choose from, and it would be a tremendous help to us. So please, have your pet spayed or neutered. Thank you to all of our responsible pet owners, and adopt a shelter animal. They'll love you for it. Thank you.
6 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Peabody leading 7-0, scoring on the first time that they touched the football with a 94-yard return. Now Peabody has it 3rd down and about 15 yards. The ball is at the Milan 36-yard line. Got to get to the 20. Out of the gun. Driggers rolls to the right side, gets some pressure. He avoids one tackle and couldn't avoid another. Loss all the way back to the 47-yard line. Tight defense. Loss of about 11 on the play.
Yeah, trying to run a little flood route and weren't able to get outside of the defensive end. Sam, probably needs to try to throw that ball away and, at least give us a puncher's chance, on 4th down. But that's all right. It's going to bring in Parker Vernon to punt the football. Maybe we can pin them back deep.
He'll be punting from about the 40-yard line. There's a snap. It's a good one. Rushes on and gets a good punt away down the field. Fair catch call for at about the 21-yard line. 22-yard lines where the official's going to put it down. And it'll be 1st and 10 here for Milan. Sullivan, a senior quarterback at 5'10", 180, is the quarterback for the Bulldogs. And let's see what happens here with 5:59 remaining, first quarter of play. I would ask you, Terry, what some other scores are, but we don't have them.
Well, I do have someone that's supposed to be sending us updates from the Westview Dresden game. I guess he'd probably like it if I sent him an update from our game also.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Sullivan working out of the gun. Lone running back there. There's a snap. Goes right side, looks, and he keeps it and goes with it himself. Gets out across the 25. Penalty marker comes flying in. And the ball's at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, that's going to be
it's going to be a big one, isn't it?
sportsmanlike. Yes, it is. Sullivan got up and he just kind of stood over McCoy Sewell and taunted. I mean, that's kind of all there is to it. That's about as easy of a call as these guys are going to have tonight. So the run will count, so it'll be a dead ball. So it's going to be
second down coming up and long.
That's correct. It should be second down. I know they've got first down. We'll see here on the replay. Great job by McCoy coming back in and making the tackle, wrapping him up, and you'll see as Sullivan gets up, so he even walks towards him and steps over him. And I tell you what, I don't know if he said something after that or what, but great job by McCoy keeping his composure.
From the 13-yard line, everywhere it says it's first down, but I thought it was a dead ball.
It should be second down. Yeah, it's second down on the marker over there.
On the marker over there, it's second down. On the scoreboard, it's first down. Okay. Here we go. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left.
4 on the play clock.
They get it snapped, and he keeps, and he's going to scutter out and get to the 14, but that is all, as he was brought down in a hurry, he being Sullivan. And they marked the ball at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, London Burkett, a little bit of a spy there, came up, made a great play from his middle linebacker position. Man, it's so nice to see him out there.
5 minutes remaining, first quarter, third down and about 18. Ball at the 15.
I tell you what, Dan, they're fixing to get a penalty unless they call timeout. Play clock's expired. Play clock's expired. Play clock's 0. Why is he holding his arm up? The play clock's at 0.
They must not have reset it. Out of the gun. There's a snap. Drops back. Looks down the field. And what do we got?
We got a false start.
Only thing I can figure on the play clock, it wasn't restarted.
Well,
at the right time.
It's set to 25, and I think it should be set to 40. So I think that's because in high school it's just
because
like
of a penalty.
It's just like college. Well, that's true. It may should have been 25 because of the penalty. That's a good call.
Ball back to the 10. Let's see, 22 yards.
Tell you what, watch to the bottom of the screen. You got Anthony Brown, number 1 in white, matched up with Malik Ganaway, number 5 in black, and those two are going to just follow each other around all night.
Third down and 23 for Milan. 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left, and that is Brown. Snap and a handoff goes straight ahead. He's going to get some running room and still on his feet, and he breaks into the secondary. Out to the 50, to the 45, and finally he's wrestled down. Carr is wrestled down at about the 36-yard line. We got a man down on the field over there, and that is Derek Key.
There's a black crackback block that didn't get called. McCoy Sewell trailed that all the way down to make that play with just a simple draw play. And we were in man coverage. And when you're in man coverage, your defensive backs are turning, they're running with receivers. And if that back breaks the first line of defense, you got a big play. And, boy, I tell you what, Shane Jacobs is giving Mike Blackwood an earful, and I'm not sure what over. It could be the crackback block because I saw it. Number 1, Brown, crack back on Peabody player. right there, and that's supposed to be a point of emphasis this year, and this crew just missed that one.
Ball is at the Peabody 36-yard line, 1st and 10. And up on his own power and strolling off is Key. And Milan, dressed in the white with the purple trim, has moved the football to a 1st and 10. Wide to the right, wide to the left. There's a handoff, and he gets by one, but he didn't get by the second. On the run was Carr for Milan, and a loss on the play.
Great job by this Trenton Peabody defense running to the football as a unit. Number 2, Kylan Wade, who just came in for Derek Key, comes up and gets the first hit on Carr. And then he is followed up by a host of Golden Tidesmen.
Ball at the 41-yard line, 2nd down and 15. 3:19 remaining in the first quarter of play. Too wide to the left. He drops back, looks down the field. He's complete. And a pickup of maybe 5. Let's see where they're going to mark the progress. If they give it where that official is standing right there, that's a generous spot. Look at this on the replay. Shot straight up the middle, and he got an extra yard.
Yeah, he did get an extra yard there.
3rd down and about 7.5 yards. Big play coming up here for the Dogs.
Then
Sullivan going to work out of the gun. 1 wide to the right, 2 to the left on 3rd and 7. There's the snap, fakes the handoff, looks down the field. Going to tuck it and run. He's going to get, got by and got a first down and runs out of bounds. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 from Milan. See where they put it down at the 24-yard line.
Yeah. We didn't keep outside containment, and Jacoby Albee kind of took a bad angle right there, and Sullivan showed a good bit of speed right there and getting outside and picking up that first down. You know, Dan, the big plays. Big plays. We've seen it all fall. When this team doesn't give up big plays, this defense doesn't give up big plays, they're awful tough.
Working out of the gun is Sullivan. Handoff goes straight ahead. That is Carr, breaks into the secondary and then is brought down at about the 8, where it'll be 1st down and goal for Milan at the 8-yard line. Straight ahead football.
Yeah, just pulling the guard around and the H-back, and Carr hit it.
Out of the gun, whistle. What do we got? We got a timeout going to be called by Peabody. Let's take the timeout as well. Timeout on the field, and we'll be back in 60.
Gibson County Utility District has provided Gibson County and the surrounding area with natural gas since 1953. We pride ourselves on our dedication to the comfort and safety of our customers and the citizens of Gibson County. And as citizens, you can do your part. Always be sure to call 811 before digging in order to avoid hitting a gas line or any other buried utility. Gibson County Utility District, for better living in your community.
A minute 55 remaining in the first quarter of play. Peabody leading by the score of 7-0, but Milan is charging down the field, and they have the ball on 1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
Need to try to hold them to a field goal right here, Dan. They've had a lot of success, pretty much just running right straight at this Trenton Peabody defense. We'll see if they continue that with Carr.
I would if I was.
Absolutely.
Sullivan comes to the line. There's a snap. Drops back. Little flare pass toward the corner is caught, but a flag goes down. It's going to be pass interference. That'll be declined, I think. Yeah, it's going to be pass interference on Peabody. It's going to be touchdown Milan. 7-6 the score.
We'll look at it here on replay. Just up top, you've got Tharp out there one-on-one with Malik Ganaway, and Tharp just goes up and wins that battle. And like you said, it would have been defensive pass interference even had he not caught it.
Westbrooks will be in to attempt the extra point. Long count, ball down, kick up, kick is no good. 7-6, Peabody leads, mark the time, 1:49 remaining in the first quarter of play, back in 30 seconds.
Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
There you see the time remaining in the first quarter. There you see the score with Peabody on top, 7-6. And kicking off will be number 17 for Milan, Andy Westbrooks. We've seen the talented toe of Westbrooks, but he missed that extra point.
He did. I don't know if the ball ever got placed on the tee on that extra point.
It was odd looking when they set it down. I think you're right. Here's the kick. Short end over end kick. Taken at the 21. To the 25, to the 30, to the 35, to the 40. And finally brought down in a pile at about the 48-yard line, and a penalty marker comes flying. Somebody had a late hit.
Malik Ganaway on the return there. You know, Dan, and that's the thing about this Peabody team. Okay, so you don't want to kick it to Malik Ganaway. You don't want to kick it to Jason Baskerville. Well, heck, our upbacks are Malik Ganaway and DeMarcus Key and Derek Key's back there. It doesn't matter. If you kick it deep, you're kicking it to someone who can take it the distance every time.
Personal foul going to be marked off against the Milan Bulldogs. That'll be 15. And that'll give Peabody some excellent field position. Here with 1 minute and 39 seconds. Takes the ball to the 36-yard line. Must have been a late hit.
Well, Dan, you've got him stood up, and I tell you what's happening is that's going to be on number 58, Lockhart. He reached in while Ganaway was almost about to go down and ripped at his face mask, and that's where your penalty came from.
One to the right, one to the left, two to the right. There's a snap and a handoff. Here goes Ganaway. Around the corner he goes. Got a first down. Many more. Did he step out of bounds?
They're going to say he stepped out of bounds at about the 31, it looks like.
I think you're right. Let's see where they place the football down.
Okay, going to give him
They're going to mark it at the 20. Now they move it. They're going to mark it at the 30-yard line. So it's a pickup of about 6 yards, second down and 4.
Man, that's a great determined run by Ganaway right there. He had a chance to get tackled 3 times.
He went through the congregation, didn't he?
He sure did.
Two wide to the right, one to the left. Wing to the left side. Snap. And a handoff straight ahead into the secondary. Ganaway down to the 10 and brought down at the 8-yard line. Make it at the 9. First and goal, tied. First downs brought to you by Amy Greer State Farm Insurance. First quarter brought to you by Duncan's Express Pharmacy. Minute 24 remaining in the first quarter, and it's first and goal. No, I don't see a need to change what we're doing.
No, I don't either. I mean, that's the tag play where you pull the guard and the tackle from the backside, and Khalid did a great job of letting that play develop, and a great job by Isaac, DeHaan, and Connor Meadows. And we're going to hear that combination
for
a
years.
lot. That we're going to run behind those guys. Now, all right, 78's coming into the game. That's Jordan. All right, 78 or 70.
I think it's 78.
Okay, I think yeah. That's Jordan Shepard. He's going to play an additional offensive lineman.
I think we're going to get a timeout here. Timeout we are. 46 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. 7-6. Peabody back in 60.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one.
First down and goal for the Golden Tide of Trenton Peabody from the 9-yard line. Driggers brings his team to the line of scrimmage. Great sideline shot there. Here we go, up under center. Handoff, Ganaway, spinning, turning, churning. Did he get in? No. Just short by inches, and I think the official's call there was right. Just barely short.
Well,
what a run by.
Okay, I'll go with that. It's close. Great job by Khalid. Sees the opening to the right, gets inside, avoids Anthony Brown there, and
ball came out.
The ball came out, so I guess but the ground is what caused that.
Yes. That's what settled the case.
Absolutely.
Wide to the left.
I think we'll go quarterback
Driggers
sneak.
up under center.
There we
Driggers
go.
straight ahead. Did he get in? Touchdown Tide! Peabody leads 13-6. Minton comes in for the extra point. Terry, help me with the holder.
That
Number 11?
It's Owen Lee. Owen's back.
Owen,
This is his
okay.
first action.
Ball is down, kick is up, kick is perfect. 14-6, Peabody leads, back in 30 seconds.
At Hardy, Martin & Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
Fireworks.
Literally.
At the good place, Trenton Peabody, as we're ready to start the second quarter of play. Peabody leading 14-6. Peabody's going to kick it off to start the second quarter. That don't happen a lot, you know?
No, it really doesn't.
But that's the way that this one ended up at the end of the quarter. Second quarter is brought to you by Trenton Health and Rehabilitation. They also bring you the 2 extra points that we had here tonight, and we do appreciate it so very much. 14-6, Peabody leading.
Dan, total yardage in that first quarter was controlled by Milan. Of course, Peabody scores 1 touchdown on the kickoff return and then gets a pretty short field on their second touchdown.
And a penalty helped.
And a penalty, so.
Here we go with the kickoff. High end over end kick. Out of bounds it goes. Decision time now for the Milan Bulldogs. They're going to kick it again. They're going to take it on the 35.
I think they're going to take it on the 35.
I think you're right.
Well, one thing about it, if anybody stops the clock in this second quarter, other than out of bounds, incomplete pass or first down, it's going to be Milan. Because we're out of timeouts already.
That's right.
That's okay. Hey, can't take them in with you at halftime.
This is the first game, too.
It is.
You got to get those things corrected when you see it, even if it costs you some extra time out.
Absolutely.
What a coaching staff here at Trenton Peabody.
Dan, update
One of the best, if not the best.
Update from Martin. Ty Simpson to Quincy Hamilton, 50 yards for Martin Westview. PAT was good, 10:49 left, 7-0. Westview over Dresden.
Westview will be here next Friday night.
They didn't start till 7:30 up there.
Out of the gun. There's a snap and a handoff. Goes straight ahead. Maybe 3. Up to the 37 or 38-yard line. They're going to put it at the 38-yard line. Gain of 3. Second down, 7.
That was Carr again and Lyndon Burkett.
Hey, Carr's a pretty good little running back there.
He is, and he is just a junior, 5'9", 160-pound junior.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Peabody leading 14-6 over Milan. We're in the second quarter. There's a snap. Handoff again, straight ahead. Might have gotten a yard, maybe 2. Ball's going to be close to the 40-yard line. Spotting official puts it down at the 39, so it's 3rd down and 6 coming up.
Good job, interior line. Isaac DeHaan, McCoy Sewell, then getting some help from Jordan Shepard, his defensive end, but Isaac was the one that made that play. He just used his girth and plugged up the hole.
Out of the gun is Sullivan. 3rd down and 6. There's a snap, fakes the handoff, and he goes around the corner, and he's eat up alive, brought down at the 41-yard line. Sullivan on a keeper around the left side. That play was doomed from the start, so it's 4th down. And about 4 coming up here from Milan, and into the ball game comes 17, Westbrooks. He's going to punt it away. Back deep for Peabody goes number 11. Is that 11, Lee?
That is Owen Lee back there.
Lee back there, ready to take the punt.
Well, we don't have anybody covering that. Yeah, we don't have any timeouts.
That'll bring a flag.
Yeah, you can't give him.
No flag.
Okay, I'm with you, Dan. I thought there was going to be a flag.
It is in basketball. It's a technical.
It's a technical in basketball. Absolutely, it is. What it is, you just don't let them have the timeout.
Maybe he didn't ask for a timeout.
He did. He
having a spasm. There's a snap. It's a good one. Rushes on. Kick is away. It's a good one down the field. Fair catch called for by Lee.
Oh, that's going to be a flag. That's got to be a flag.
And I see no flag.
How in the world is that not a
Coach
flag?
Jacobs is livid over there.
And I don't blame him. How is that not a flag? Owen Lee, you see here on the Siler Thornton replay.
You cannot do that.
Clearly raises his hand. You see it right there. You just saw the last one. And then I think that's number 12. Yes, number 12, Cam Tharp, just runs into him. I mean,
there's a penalty marker flown.
And I think Shane just got 15, but I tell you what, I don't blame him.
I'd get it too.
Sometimes it's worth it.
Just don't get another one, Coach. Oh, that's a sideline
warning.
Boy, that's a bad one.
Well, I tell you what, this guy over here, that's bad. That's bad.
Well, Peabody's got it, and the ball's at the 23-yard line. First down and 10. Drigger's up under center. There's a snap, and there's a handoff, and it cuts back up the middle. Gets maybe to the 25. About a yard and a half gain, maybe. Second down, 8 coming up.
You see here on the Siler Thornton replay, just a stretch play. And number 50 for Milan, Jalen Cunningham, 260-pound senior, does a great job of fighting off the block and is there waiting for Kalik when he tries to make the cutback. And they gave him a gain of 1.
Gain of 1 on the play. They mark it at the 24-yard line. Second down and 9. There's a snap. There's a handoff. Got an opening. And he's threading the needle. Still on his feet. And he's to the 45 and arcs his way up to the 50. Khalid Ganaway with a big first down for Trenton Peabody. And that's an Amy Greer State Farm first down.
What determination. 1, 2, 3 broken tackles, 4 broken tackles, and almost got out of this one. And if he had, he was off to the races.
Well, it's on the 49-yard line in Peabody territory. First and 10 for the Golden Tide. They come to the line of scrimmage. They send 2 wide to the right side. Drigger's going to work out of the gun. There's a snap. Drigger's going to go around the right side. Hit once, turned it around. Going back, get it to the line of scrimmage, and then picked up 2 to the 49-yard line inside Milan territory at the 49-yard line. Boy, he turned a lemon into lemonade.
He did. Nothing going on the original play to the right. Sam does a great job. I tell you what, we're setting them up for a reverse. You watch and see. We're setting them up for a reverse. They're setting us up for a slant and go, a sluggo route when they have the football.
Wide right, wide left. Second down and 8 for Peabody. There's a snap and a handoff. Goes to Ganaway. Ganaway hit hard and brought down close to a first down. They're going to mark it at the 42. That was straight ahead football. Didn't faze the young man.
You know, Dan, to be as small as he is, he runs so physical inside. And, that's Anthony Brown. That's a Division I safety coming up, delivering that lick, and Khalid just bounced off of him. Yeah, he went down, but he bounced off of him. And that's just a great job by Khalid.
Got 8 seconds on the play clock.
We know
about
we can't take a timeout.
6:55. Going to have to snap it. There it is. Rolls it back there. Drigger's going to take it and be brought down. And he took him by the helmet and hit him in the ground. I hope you see that on the replay. And the fans somewhat upset about it.
You see it on the Siler Thornton replay. It's not a good snap. He goes down. And, yeah, he came right across the face mask with a forearm.
Ball at the 48. It's 4th down and about 7 yards to go. And in to punt is Parker Vernon.
We need to snap it.
There's the snap, and The punt is away, a good one down the field. And it's going to roll, and it takes a Peabody roll down to about the 11-yard line. And that's where Milan will take over. First down and 10 on their own 11. Good punt there by Vernon.
Yeah, 37-yard effort by Parker Vernon.
5 minutes, 53 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Peabody leading 14-6, as you see on the screen. Don't forget halftime coming up. All the stats. Some information brought to you by Gibson County Utility District.
Much better drop by Parker on that punt. His first drop, when he dropped it, the tail of the ball went down, and he actually kicked the point of the ball. That one, his ball stayed flat on the drop, and he was able to get a much better punt right there.
From the 11-yard line, Sullivan brings his team to the line of scrimmage. 2 wide to the left side, 1 to the right. Norwood wide to the right side. Now a timeout going to be called here by Milan. Timeout on the field, 5:53 remaining in the half. Peabody leading 14-6, back in 60.
We're working right now for our families and our nation and all the countries.
I take great pride knowing that I'm feeding the nation and keeping the shelves full.
And we produce a lot of protein, so it's always good to keep, good food out there for the world.
The company, they provide masks, face shields, barriers.
As a team member, I feel really safe.
It feels good to help people in a time of crisis like now.
Utility Solutions Underground, located in Trenton, takes care of all kinds of projects such as trenching, digging, boring of 1-inch or smaller bores, and storm or lot cleanup. Owner and operator Tommy Castleman has been serving the Gibson County area for 40 years and has the experience and know-how to get the job done right the first time. Utility Solutions is fully licensed and insured, so give them a call today at 731-420-0593 for a free estimate. No job too big or too small. Utility Solutions Underground. Let us dig for you.
First down and 10 for Milan on their own 11-yard line. Sullivan brings his team to the line. Man goes in motion to the right side. Man had a fumble on the play, and Peabody says they have it.
No, okay.
And now an official says it's an incomplete pass.
And that's the proper call because he flipped it forward.
That's true.
If you flip it forward, that's a pass. So that's nothing more than an incomplete pass. Hey, we're going to get on these guys when they get a call wrong, but we're gonna tell it when they get one right, and they got that one right.
They better do the rest of them right.
I'm all for it. Hey, I know where one of them lives. No,
second down and 10 from the 11-yard line for Milan.
Dan, this is a great opportunity if we can hold them right here and force a punt, take one in before half, and stretch this lead out a little bit.
Out of the gun is Sullivan. There's a snap. He looks, going to keep. Found the seam, and he's hit and brought down at about the 20-yard line. Going to be shy of the first down. Why are they stopping the clock?
I think they're going to give him a pretty good spot on that one, Dan. I think they're going to give him.
Oh, my.
Yeah, they're giving him a first down on that.
They put him to the 21. That's why they stopped the clock.
You see, and it's close. It's close. Good job by Derek
counts
Key.
On.
Horseshoes
and hand grenades.
And evidently on first down marks tonight.
I think on that one, but I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Out of the gun. Wide right, wide left. There's a snap. Handoff goes to the right side and breaks free momentarily and gets out across the 25 to about the 27-yard line. Second down coming up. 5 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Peabody up 14-6. Tide needs to hold this series.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Sullivan too wide to the right side. There's a snap. And ball's on the ground, and this time
we got it.
Peabody got it at the 37-yard line. What an opportunity here with 4:35 remaining in the first half of play. Who jumped on that ball?
That was Mackenzie Sewell who gets on. I'm trying to see if I can see who created the fumble. I didn't get a good look at it, but Mackenzie Sewell, who is filling in for Ethan Ray, and I tell you what, so far he's got three solo stops, 2 assists, and now a fumble recovery. This young man, it's just the epitome of Trenton Peabody football. Next man up.
Wide right, 2 to the left. Out of the gun, Sam Driggers. There's a snap. There's a handoff. Goes to Ganaway. Ganaway moving down the field across the 35 to the 32.
Dan, I've got Ganaway unofficially with 9 carries for 83 yards so far in this half.
Picking up where he left off last year.
Absolutely, he is.
Gain of about 6 on that play. Ball at the 32. It'll be second down and about 4. 4 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Driggers this time up under center. A snap, fakes the handoff, gets in trouble, throws a long pass down the field. It is incomplete. And the first words will be said, I'm sorry, man, I had it.
Yep. That's something we don't see very often. Malik Ganaway not catching the football. Post corner route. I think he was going to run a post, then he saw Sam have to bail back out. And what a strong arm. I think Malik tried to do something with the football before he caught it, and that will get you every time.
From the 32-yard line, third down and about 4.5 yards. Wide to the right, 2 wide to the left. Driggers takes the snap, hands it to Ganaway. Ganaway looking for the seam. He's found it. To the 25, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, tied. Peabody leads 20-6. Mr. Football takes it into the end zone.
If you want an example of how strong this young man is, not only did he avoid the tackle in the backfield, you watch when he gets down here inside the 10-yard line. Number 7's got him. Now to knock him out of bounds, Click says, oh, no, you're not. You're not strong enough.
Minton in to attempt the extra point. Ball down, kick up, kick is perfect. 21-6 the score. Peabody on top, back in 30.
State Farm agent Amy Greer, 308 South College Street in Trenton, is where the customer's needs always come first. When life storms hit your home or your family, you're able to rest easy when you deal with a 30-year professional, Amy Greer at State Farm in Trenton. Your North Gibson local agency serving Trenton, Dyer, Rutherford, Bradford, Kenton, and Yorkville. See Amy or Scarlett Davis Smith or Courtney Tyree Williams. Amy Greer, State Farm, Trenton.
3 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in the first half. Peabody up 21-6. Terry?
See this Siler Thornton replay as you got the guard and the H-back pulls around. Didn't get to do a great job of getting the block. But here, look at Derek Key, number 9, down the field. That's the block that led to the touchdown. A lot of people think, okay, well, it's just the blockers, the offensive lineman, and maybe a fullback, maybe an H-back. If your receivers will block, you will score a lot more touchdowns. And Derek Key did a great job of staying in front of his man and allowing Khalid Ganaway to score his first of what we feel will be many, many, many touchdowns this season.
3 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in the half. And Parker Vernon on to kick it off. Peabody leading 21-6.
And Dan, that's huge. And we need to hold them here because they're going to get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
So that's a huge score right there.
There's a little onside attempt, and I think it's just might catch you off guard, but
yeah,
good play. No return. Ball at the 48-yard line. That's where Milan will take over.
One good thing, the passes that they've been able to complete have been short ones. They've been a lot of slants. You've had Sullivan tucking the ball and running. I said earlier they're setting us up for what we call a sluggo route, which is a slant. Quarterback pumps that, defense gets the defensive back to bite up and then throw over the top. And you got Anthony Brown out here one-on-one with Malik Ganaway out here on this boundary corner.
2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Working out of the gun. There's a snap. And Carr gets it, goes around the corner, and he picked up maybe a first down.
I think they're going to give him 9 right there. That may be me.
Second down and
McCoy.
1.
I know that. I did, thank you, Miss Veronica. I just got corrected.
Second down and 1.
I've been calling McCoy Sewell McKenzie, and I know better than that. I know it's McCoy. I usually just call him Mac. I don't know why.
I'll just call him Mac.
We'll just call him Mac from now on.
He's a good man.
He is.
Out of the gun is Sullivan. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. There's a snap and a keeper. And he didn't get hardly back to the line.
And they say he dropped the ball. They're saying that he was down. Great job. Great job by Keandre Wolford. Right there, you see here on the Siler Thornton replay as he decides to keep the ball. Good job by Burkett. And then Wolford comes in, and I'm going to tell you, Wolford took that ball away from him, Dan.
2 wide to the left. That's what they were saying on the field. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Sullivan working out of the gun. Third down, short yardage. Handoff, Carr.
He didn't get it.
I don't think he got it.
Nope, he did not get it.
Unless he gets a
There's no way he got that.
Should be a 4th down. That's a bad spot.
The ball's at the 42. You can see the line of scrimmage. He gets contacted between the 42 and the 43 is where he gets contacted.
They're going to measure.
There's no way.
That's an interesting spot.
That's a very interesting spot. And the thing about it is that it wasn't like it was in a crowd. It was actually he started into the crowd and then cut outside. I believe it was London Burkett came around and was the one that hit him. I may be wrong with that, but he came around and hit him between the 42 and the 43. He didn't get it.
He's shy of the first down by about 3 inches.
Well, they're going to go for it.
You think?
And
minute 57 remaining in the half. Interesting call right here. 4th down in about 3 inches. From the gun, Sullivan. There's a snap. He keeps.
He's going to keep it.
He probably got it. It's close.
I tell you what, it is close.
It's awfully close.
If we come with this guy's spot right over here, it's going to really, 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 really be close.
1:33 remaining. They give him the first down without a measurement. That looked closer than the other one.
It actually did.
To me up here. But minute and 33 seconds remaining in the first half. As you see the scoreboard there, Peabody leading 21-6 over Milan. 2 wide to the right side, 1 to the left. Martin Westview comes calling next a week from tomorrow night here at Peabody. Out of the gun. There's a snap, rolls straight back, gets some pressure, nobody open. Around the corner he goes, and he runs out of bounds. Stops the clock with 66 seconds remaining. 66 seconds remaining in the first half of play.
Good job by the secondary on the coverage, and McCoy Sewell also forced Sullivan out, and he just wanted to get away from Jason Baskerville. Dan at Martin, Tennessee, Martin Westview's gone up 14-6, 2:25 left. Simpson to Hamilton for 9 yards, and the score, 14-6.
2 wide to the right. Hayden Sullivan, the quarterback. Fakes the handoff, fires it up the middle, and it is incomplete. 61 seconds remaining. It'll be third down and about 6 yards to go.
Tell you what, Dan, you'll see the tight end coming on the release. If he throws it about 2 counts before, that's Tharp. He's probably got a touchdown right there. That was a very well-designed play against the 2-deep coverage of Trenton Peabody.
Third down and 6. Clock has stopped.
Play clock's down to 5.
Gets the snap off, and he keeps and goes straight ahead. And did he get the first down?
It's close. First down from the mark.
It's going to be at the 31-yard line. That's going to stop the clock with 52 seconds remaining. From the 31-yard line, 1st and 10 for Milan. Clock's going now. Snap, low snap, brings it back up. Gets some pressure, runs out of the pocket. Long pass down the field, nobody home. Incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 31. 36 seconds remaining.
You see here on the Siler Thornton replay, great job. That's Keandre Woolfork, Jordan Shepard getting in, forcing Sullivan just to throw the football away.
Three go wide to the right side. Sullivan working the gun, wing right. There's a snap, drops back, looks, fires it down the field toward the corner, and it is caught. Touchdown. Touchdown, Milan. 21-12 the score.
Well, here's that one-on-one matchup we've been talking about all night, and no pressure was put on Sullivan by Trenton Peabody, and he just threw it up, and Anthony Brown, 6'1", 195-pound senior, was just able to go up over a shorter Malik there and make the grab with 28 seconds to go, and now they're going to go for two.
28 seconds remaining in the half. There's a snap, rolls to the right side, penalty marker down, and it is up, but there's a penalty marker on the play. And from where it is, I'm going to guess that it is on Milan.
Illegal formation.
Illegal procedure. The call will bring it back, and they'll mark 5 off.
So it'll be interesting to see if now from the.
You go from 1 or 2?
From the
8.
From the 8-yard line. If you're going to go for, here's the thing. You've had and I think they're going to. You have the first positive thing happen for your team in a while, and if you make it, it's a great call. If you don't make it, then you're thinking, you're still a 2-score game. If you kick and make it, it's still a 1-score game. So that's just my thinking, but. That's why I'm here.
And they're there. Out of the gun. There's a snap. Fires it toward the corner, and it is knocked down. No good. The 2-point conversion fails, and we will take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
There you see the big crowd here at Trenton Peabody, all along the fence, about 2 or 3 deep, all the way around. And then the stands are full. And you look at the scoreboard with 28 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Peabody up by 9, 21-12.
Yeah, I'm not really understanding that 2-point.
I don't. There's a short end-over-end kick going to be retrieved at the 19, out to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and he brought down at the 5-yard line with 12 seconds remaining.
Man. You know, Dan, we talked about it. They've kicked it to 3 different people down there. There's been a 94-yard touchdown. There's been about a 40-yard return, and now you kick it to, we'll say, well, we're just going to try Mr. Football. And so what does he do? He gets within 5 yards of running that one back, and a touchdown-saving tackle made by Markel Cunningham. And so now the Tide's got 12 seconds and probably 2 to 3 plays to put this thing in the end zone.
Remember, we have no timeouts.
Absolutely. We've already tried to call an extra one.
Triggers at the line. And somebody jumped. Then
they called timeout.
Peabody called timeout.
No, Milan called timeout.
Milan called timeout, and they're going to have to redo the clock. They got to bring the clock back to 12. They did. And let's take a 30-second break. We'll be right back.
J&B Motors, 447 South Main in Dyer, Tennessee, will buy, sell, or trade, and even finance in-house. At J&B Motors, you can even enjoy a lifetime warranty. J&B is a complete dealer with a mechanic shop and a detail shop. Just travel to Dyer, 447 South Main, or visit the website at jnbmotorsllc.com. J&B Motors doesn't care about your credit. They care about you, their customers. J&B Motors, 447 South Main, Dyer.
Well, Terry, there's 12 seconds remaining in the half. Peabody has the football on the 5-yard line.
Dadgummit, we had a touchdown right there, too. But, hey, we can do it again. Anytime you got number 7 in the backfield and 16, and you got 5 and 1 and 9, hey, go anytime.
Sam out of the gun. Rolls to the right, looks down the field, fires it toward the corner. Did he get it?
Yes, he did.
Yes! Touchdown, Tide!
DeMarcus Key on the catch.
Here's the replay.
Here you see the replay. Key's the outside receiver, runs in, then runs the corner route. Great throw by Sam. Great job by DeMarcus.
Pass by Driggers.
Coming back to catch that football for the score.
What a pass. What a pass by the young man. Minton in to attempt the extra point. Ball is down. Kick is up. Kick is perfect. 28-12. That's the score. Peabody leads. Back in a minute.
At Anderson Furniture Floor Covering, we would love to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing us to serve you for 69 years. During football season, there is never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit us at 110 High Street in Trenton and check out our large selection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck, Peabody Sports.
H&R AgriPower is your local Case IH dealer in Trenton, Tennessee, and a proud supporter of the Golden Tide.
6 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Peabody's had a big first half. 28-12 they lead. And with 6 seconds left, I look for another little punchy kick here.
Yeah, probably right out here between the 35 and 40. I don't think you're going to see necessarily an onside, but because you want to kick it to where they can't follow and have a throw to the end zone.
Kick it where they ain't. There's a little, and they do exactly that. And a big man reaches up, took a risky play there, and he's down on the 45.
That was Bladen DePriest, a 6'2", 190-pound sophomore tight end, that he showed his hands right there because that's a tough play right there. That's a tough play, and because if he doesn't get it, then it does exactly what we talked about. It's probably going to be between the 35 and 40. So he saved them probably about 10 yards.
I want to say it again while we got a chance here. What a job these guys on camera are doing, and Paul over there working to put it all together for you. Paul Schulze, the owner of Worthy Road Studios. From the 45-yard line, first down and 10 for Milan, 6 seconds remaining.
Got trips over here to the right.
Long count. There's a snap. Looks, fires it up the middle, and it is incomplete. Said he touched the ground. No good. And that's the end of the first half. And the Milan coach, and there's a penalty marker. 2 penalty markers go flying. The player or the coach one says that it didn't touch the ground. Now let's see what happens here. Let's see the replay when we can, but let's also see what's going to happen because 2 flags went flying, unsportsmanlike against Milan.
All right, so if I understand, and look, I'm not a football official, but if I understand the rule, that 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the second half kickoff. So Peabody
will be kicking from the 45.
The Milan 45-yard line.
Do you have a replay of the?
No,
he doesn't.
We didn't have one on that.
We have it for everything. Yeah.
Well, but I'm going to tell you, that was going to be a pretty well designed play. As you had Brown over here coming on the right side, and he was coming at a diagonal across the side closest to us, and they were going to throw it to that. The left receiver, which was Tharp, and then Tharp was going to – the old hook and ladder basically is what it was.
Yeah.
But you know what? His hand, the ball was on the ground. Now, whether they're going to try to say or Milan's trying to say they controlled the ball even though the ball was on the ground, I don't know, but the ball hit the ground.
Some way.
Halftime
show brought to you by Gibson County Utility District. We're going to take a 4-minute break, and we'll be back with some first half totals.
Raspberry Towing, 855-0099. One call and you're hooked. Raspberries has served the Gibson County area and surrounding counties for 39 years. Kyle Raspberry is the youngest officer appointed to the Tennessee Towing Association. Kyle is certified in light, medium, and heavy-duty wrecker recovery with the American Towing and Recovery Institute. So call Raspberry Towing at 855-0099. One call and you're hooked.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town and Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
Your hometown attorney, Jennifer Finch McEwen, is back on the square in Trenton, ready to help you with all your legal issues and preventative measures. Everyone needs an attorney from time to time, and Jennifer Finch McEwen is here to help. Whether your problem is divorce, child custody, child support, bankruptcy, criminal charges, wills and estates, or personal injury, or if you are just in need of general advice, Jennifer can serve your needs. With 15 years of criminal and civil experience, Jennifer can find the solution for which you are looking. Call or come by the Court Square in Trenton today. Roll Tide.
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
Bell Shirt and Sign Company has been family owned and operated since 1969 in Trenton. Located next to Peabody High School, we provide high quality, timely, and professional service to local schools, communities, churches, and businesses. All graphic design, printing, sewing, and engraving is done in-house, so we control the quality and service ourselves. With access to the brands you want, we carry a large selection of Peabody shirts, caps, polos, and other items to show off your school spirit. If you are needing screen printing, embroidery, signs, or engraving done, stop by and see us today, and as always, Roll Tide!
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
Roof Local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
We're back, and it's halftime, and the Peabody band, no, it's the Milan band, I'm sorry. Milan band going off the field as the Peabody band will take place. This is early for bands right now, and they're not total yet.
No.
It won't be long, though, and we look forward to it.
They're going to be on YouTube tonight.
And
they're going to be
want to see the game again,
and the
watch it on YouTube, and the band will be on YouTube tonight. Our score at halftime, Peabody leads by the score of 28-12. Before we go to stats, and we'll do that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Terry, was this first half everything you expected it to be from both teams?
It was. It was a typical first game, first half. You had some really good plays on both sides of the ball by both teams. Then you had some busts. Peabody's got them 3rd and 20-something down on the 10-yard line. Don't make a tackle. They end up with the ball in Peabody's territory. You had the drop by Malik. I promise you, we probably will not see that ever again this year. You saw some good plays, special teams, opening kickoff, set the tone. From my vantage point, Peabody's got too many weapons. Now, hey, hats off to Milan. They are more physical up front this year. Now, some of that could be because we've got some new kids in there. This is their first game action. They've got some people back up front. But, yeah, it's been a typical first. If I'd have told you Sam Driggers was 1 of 2 for 5 yards in the first half, you'd say, uh-oh, we're in trouble. But we're not, because you're sitting there and you've got Khalid Ganaway that's over 100 yards already. You've got the special teams touchdown by Jason Baskerville to open the game. Just lots and lots and lots and lots of weapons wearing black and gold.
One right after another, and when you key off on one, here the other one comes.
Well, we talked about the kickoffs. They kicked it to 4 different people. No, I'm sorry, kicked it to three different people. Jason Baskerville, Khalid Ganaway, and Malik Ganaway. the shortest return was 35 yards. I mean, if I don't know, whoever this up back is on this side, if they kick off again, that he needs to be ready because he's the only one they hadn't kicked it to. So they're probably going to kick it to him down there. And Milan's got more total yardage than we do. We've got the special plays on kickoff, the special teams return by Kalik that sets up the 5-yard reception by DeMarcus Key on a. Let me tell you something, Dan. That's a great play all the way around. Great pass by Sam. Great job by DeMarcus Key coming back to the football and making a tightrope in the sidelines over there. And this defense, led by, and I'm going to get his name right this time, McCoy Sewell, who wasn't even starting a week ago, but is filling in for Ethan Ray. That just goes to show the depth that this team has on the defensive side of the football. And I know we're fixing to do a shout-out. You got one. I got one, too. Sergeant Corbin Gibson in San Antonio, Texas, in the Army. Sergeant Gibson, we appreciate you watching. He's watching us tonight. He took a picture and sent it to his dad, who's in the booth next to us, and he showed me the picture. And more importantly than that, sir, we appreciate your service.
I can say that again. Big shout-out to Airman First Class Mark Meadows, the father of number 50 Connor Meadows and number 55 Ace Meadows, as he's watching from his base in Al-Udeid, Qatar.
That ain't around here.
No.
They're a little bit away.
And again, thank you for your service, and thank you for bringing that to us. That's Mark Meadows, and we thank you from the bottom of our heart.
Absolutely.
And again, our score at halftime, 28-12. Now we're going to come back with stats right after this 4-minute break. Stay tuned.
I'm Gibson County Mayor Tom Witherspoon. As Christmas approaches and our minds shift to what to get the children, puppies often come to mind. I want to ask each of you to consider adopting a pet from the Gibson County Animal Shelter. We always have several to choose from, and it would be a tremendous help to us. So please, have your pet spayed or neutered. Thank you to all of our responsible pet owners, and adopt a shelter animal. They'll love you for it. Thank you.
Gibson County Utility District has provided Gibson County and the surrounding area with natural gas since 1953. We pride ourselves on our dedication to the comfort and safety of our customers and the citizens of Gibson County. And as citizens, you can do your part. Always be sure to call 811 before digging in order to avoid hitting a gas line or any other buried utility. Gibson County Utility District for better living in your community. Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
Okay, let's go over some stats here for this game so far. As Terry mentioned a minute ago, Driggers is 1 for 2. He has 5 yards and a touchdown. And Sullivan 5 for 11, 1 interception, 56 yards, 2 touchdowns for the Milan Bulldogs. Ganaway is 10 carries for 115 yards and a touchdown. For Milan, number 3 is Carr, 8 carries, 84 yards, and Sullivan, the quarterback, has 10 carries, 51 yards. Here's the team totals. And in the passing department, Peabody 1 of 2 with no interceptions, and Milan 5 of 11, 1 interception. 5 yards passing for Peabody, 56 for Milan. And yards rushing, 17 carries for Peabody, 104 yards. Yards rushing for Milan, 18 carries, 135 yards. Total yards, 109 yards for Peabody, 191 for Milan. And Milan has fumbled once and lost it once. Peabody has punted twice for an average of 32 yards. And Milan has punted once for 35 yards. 5 penalties called against the Bulldogs for 52 yards in this game so far. And there will be another 15 added on at the start of the third quarter of play on Milan. And our score is Peabody 28, Milan 12. 3-minute break coming up. We'll be back. Stay tuned.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one. At Hardy, Martin and Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
We're working right now for our families and our nation and all the countries.
I take great pride knowing that I'm feeding the nation and keeping the shelves full.
And we produce a lot of protein, so it's always good to keep, good food out there for the world.
The company, they provide masks, face shields, barriers.
As a team member, I feel really safe.
It feels good to help people in a time of crisis like now.
Utility Solutions Underground, located in Trenton, takes care of all kinds of projects such as trenching, digging, boring of 1 inch or smaller bores, and storm or lot cleanup. Owner and operator Tommy Castleman has been serving the Gibson County area for 40 years and has the experience and know-how to get the job done right the first time. Utility Solutions is fully licensed and insured, so give them a call today at 731-420-0593 for a free estimate. No job too big or too small. Utility Solutions Underground. Let us dig for you.
And at halftime, 28-12. Peabody leading. Peabody will be kicking off to start the third quarter of the play. None of the teams have come back off of the dressing room yet. This has been a hard-fought first half, and there's been 40 points scored here in the first half of play. Officials coming back out on the field, And so it will not be long before we get the third quarter ready to go. Has Terry got somebody lined up, Paul? Not yet. I see him down there. He's waiting on somebody to come out of the dressing room. The Peabody schedule looks this way for a week from tomorrow night. Westview will come calling. Martin Westview. We get to see their quarterback. That's going to be fun. Then on September the 3rd, traveling to Lake County. On September the 10th, Jackson Southside here at Trenton. Then a 3-game road trip to Greenfield, to Dyersburg, and to Halls, and then home against Humboldt, then to Huntington, Tennessee on the 22nd, and then we're back home to end the regular season against West Carroll. Let's see if we can get an interview, and let's go right now down on the field.
We're here with Shane Jacobs. Coach, 28-12 at the half. Your thoughts on the first half?
Well, I thought we've played well. You know, we've had some busts defensively, obviously, but I thought we've tackled well. You know, a couple big plays there. I thought that Malik played Brown really well there in the corner of the end zone. Tough play. I mean, Anthony Brown's a good player, so we sort of knew that would happen. But obviously, special teams have been really good for us, and we're hoping for a big play right here.
Your message at the half?
Just pound the football. You know, we felt good about our offensive line, and we felt good about our conditioning coming in. And so we're in the situation now where we got to pound the football in the second half, use our conditioning, use the ground game to eat us some clock, and then keep being physical defensively, get after these guys defensively.
What about Max Sewell in his start?
Yeah, McCoy's he's done a super job. I think he's played extremely well, and very proud of him. But I knew he'd play well. I think as a whole the defense has played well. We're defending a good football team, but we've done pretty well.
Good luck in the second half, Coach.
Okay, appreciate it, guys.
Dan, back up to you.
Coach Jacobs and Terry Clement as they get set now for the third quarter. Peabody up by 16, 28-12 is the score at the half. Let's take a 60-second break, and we'll be back to start the third quarter.
State Farm agent Amy Greer, 308 South College Street in Trenton, is where the customer's needs always come first. When life storms hit your home or your family, you're able to rest easy when you deal with a 30-year professional, Amy Greer at State Farm in Trenton. Your North Gibson local agency serving Trenton, Dyer, Rutherford, Bradford, Kenton, and Yorkville. See Amy or Scarlett Davis Smith or Courtney Tyree Williams. Amy Greer, State Farm, Trenton.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Both teams back on the field now as they get ready for second half of play. Terry Clement making his way back up here. And for an old man, he's getting around pretty good with those steps. So that helps out a lot. 28-12 the score. And Peabody in the lead. And Terry Clement joins us back now after he gets two good gulps of air there. And now, there we go.
Now we're ready.
Did you feel the confidence down there?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of confidence in the offensive line. Shane Jacobs said it. We just got to keep pounding the football. You know, I'll be nice tonight.
Pound the football.
Absolutely.
That's the key. And I still am in thinking about the extra point that Milan went for and failed due to a penalty. That was really a turning point, made it a 9-point game.
You know, from the 3, okay. When you have the penalty, unless you don't have any confidence in your kicker, and if you don't, you should be going for 2 all the time. But when they back up to the 8, I'm kicking. Nothing else going to try to keep it to a 1-score game.
Now it's a 3-score game, provided you don't. Well, 2 8s. I don't think that's going to happen. But as we said, there's going to be a penalty marked off at the beginning of the third quarter on an unsportsmanlike conduct. 2 flags went flying. I don't know if anybody got kicked out of the game or not, but probably not.
I think they're probably going to try to avoid that. But Coach Diffie was very irate over that, and I did talk to a couple people, and one was a Peabody person, the other was a Milan person. Of course, the Peabody person thought it was a great call, and the other guy thought that the ball was caught. So, which I kind of expected that.
Well, I hope you're enjoying the broadcast in Qatar. And where was yours?
San Antonio, Texas.
Okay.
Sergeant Corbin Gibson in the U.S. Army.
And I got Airman First Class Mark Metis.
Thank both of you gentlemen for your service.
And if others are on there, it's real easy. Just send us a note on through the app that you're watching. We'd be glad to. We would love to shout out at you.
Dan, update from Martin Westview. And this was, I guess this is pretty close to now. Yeah, that should be about right. 35-6 Westview all over Dresden. 1:19 left in the half. It's been the Ty Simpson show. I believe that's his 5th touchdown pass. And so, I assume one possession in the second half, and they'll have a running clock up there.
A lot of scouts here tonight,
Oh, yeah. I saw some guys wearing shirts that didn't have Milan or didn't have Trenton Peabody's mascot on.
Ball's going to be kicked from the Milan 45. Let's see what happens here as we start the second half. There's a little squibber down the field, going to be down at the 30-yard line. And mark it about the 31-yard line. First down and 10 for Milan on the 31. No return.
That's 2 huge words. Dan, it would be so big if this defense could come out here and get a stop and then the offense go down and put one in. I think there's a lot of people that could breathe a lot easier.
I'm breathing pretty good right now.
Well, I am too.
Too wide to the right. Out of the gun. Sullivan for Milan. There's a snap. And it goes to Carr, and he breaks into the secondary and gets out across the 35 and up to about the 38-yard line. It'll be second down, about 3 yards to go.
See here on the Siler Thornton replay, just the power play. You got Sewell and Ganaway that combined for the stop right there.
Second down and 3. Working out of the gun. Too wide to the right. There's a snap. And Carr again, and this time he lost yardage back to the 35.
No, they're going to give you – I tell you what.
Some of the spotting in this game is just pathetic. Look at that.
Terrible
spot. My.
You'll see here on the replay how contact with him is made at the 30.
He got between the 35 and 36-yard line. Now look where it's marked. It's marked at the 37.
That's a terrible spot.
Third down and 4. 3rd and 4 will be the call.
Big play right here.
2 to the right, 1 to the left. There's a snap. Quarterback keeps straight ahead. Got the first down out across the 40 to the 42. One official's at the 42 and one's at the 43.
Yeah, it was closer to the 43.
Goodness.
It was. That's about right. There was about a 7 yard.
I'm not debating that. What I'm debating is why is one on one line and the one on the other.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a shotgun, and he goes back, and he passes it down the middle, and it's going to be incomplete, and the flag goes down, and yes, it is.
Yeah, he did. He was beaten, and one thing Malik, I'm noticing with Malik when he thinks they're fixing to cut, he kind of stops his feet, and when he does that, all it takes for people like Anthony Brown to run by him is just a split second for him just to get out of his back pedal. He's not turning. If he's turning to run with him, that's one thing. But he's not turning. He's just kind of stomping his feet. So something I'm sure he'll look back at the film and he'll see that, and they'll get that corrected.
Ball at the 42-yard line inside Peabody territory. 10-12 remaining, third quarter. Milan marching with the football. Out of the gun is Sullivan. There's a snap, handoff to Carr, gets into the secondary, he may be gone. Cuts his way back down to the 10, down to the 5, and into the end zone, and a touchdown. No flags on the play. And it's 28-18. That was from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Carr just broke into the secondary, made a nice cutback, and was able to get out of that arm tackle. And now they're going to go for two.
From the 3-yard line, 28-18, the score. This is a big two-pointer right here. Sullivan working from the gun. There's a snap, hands it off to Carr. He made it. Did he make it? No, he did not. Whoa!
Oh, no.
There's another flag.
No. This guy's fixing to come in. Look, this is going to be after the whistle.
It's after the whistle. They will kick off from 15 yards more.
Yeah, he holds it up. So dead ball. So they're going to kick off from the 45. And
let's see the play.
We can't hear the whistle. You see, they tried to go off. And Jason Baskerville's got him. He's got him stopped. And I tell you what, I've seen a lot more physical sling
in the
downs
first
than
half.
that. Yeah, that didn't get called. So,
but here it is again, 28-18 the score. 10-point advantage by Peabody. Peabody needs to respond right here with 10 minutes remaining in the third quarter. You can't get sidetracked by calls or whatever. It doesn't matter.
No, we got to keep doing what we're doing. Keep running the football. Okay? We got to watch for onside right here. All right? Keep running the football and let that clock run, go down, keep putting the football in the end zone, and we're going to go hands team right here, and I think this is a great move.
Now you're 10 points up. That's 2 scores.
Yeah, absolutely. And they haven't shown evidently that they've got much confidence in Westbrooks, even though I watched him kick in warm-ups, and I know warm-ups in a game is different, but
he got a good leg.
He's got a really good leg. And so, like I said, I think the first extra point, I think the holder missed the tee myself, but, hey, we'll take it.
Ball's going to be kicked off on the Peabody 45. That's why the good hands people have got to be up front. Let's see what happens here. Westbrook's going to kick it off. One man deep for Peabody.
That's Driggers.
And he kicks it deep, and it's going to go into the end zone. They'll bring it back out, and couldn't have been better.
Yeah, we'll take that. If I've got that and I'm not going to kick an onside, I'm fixing to try to pooch it down here and make the other team's quarterback field it around the 10-yard line and do something with it.
Well, the ball's going to be at the 20, and it's first down and 10 for Peabody on their own 20-yard line.
Tell you what, about an 80-yard, about a 7-minute drive would do us mighty fine right here.
There's a snap, handoff, goes straight ahead, and that was Ganaway, and he picked up about 5. Second down, mark it 4. Put it at the 24. So it'll be second down and 6.
Yeah, this is just a straight ahead dive play, man-on-man blocking up front, and good job by Kalik picking up 4. You pick up 4 that's what you want. You want to pick up at least 3, but ideally 4 yards every carry. You do that, you're going to score every time you touch the football.
Out of the gun. Driggers hands it off straight ahead into the secondary, and I think he picked up the first down. It was Ganaway. Kalik Ganaway.
Ganaway's 12 carries for 125 yards unofficial. You see here on the Siler Thornton replay. Pretty much the same play, and nice tackle by Anthony Brown coming up for his safety. Dan, this is the Anderson Furniture and Floor Covering third quarter, and we just got an Amy Greer State Farm first down.
Now that you got all that done. Here we go, out of the gun on first and 10. There's a handoff, and turned a lemon into some lemonade straight ahead to about the 39-yard line. That was Ganaway again. Mark it at the 38. With this crew, I have no idea where the ball is going to be down.
Yeah,
second down at about 4.
That's basically the same play, just to the other side, and a great job by Kalik, like you said, making something out of nothing right there.
Second and 4 coming up here for Peabody. Long count. Handoff goes straight ahead. And that should be a first down. At about the 42-yard line. Ganaway again. How many yards he have now?
That puts him up to 137 on 14 carries.
That's a first and 10. Amy Greer, State Farm, first down.
You know, and
first and 10.
These 2 first downs. We're already under 8 minutes. 2 first down a minute. That's why, about a 7-minute drive, 80 yards.
Be smooth.
Be smooth.
Westview's coming to town a week from tomorrow night.
Man, I tell you
can't
what,
wait.
The aerial show is going to be here. That game may last 5 hours.
We get paid extra for that.
I hope so.
There's a snap and whistle. We got penalty marker down. Somebody jumped.
Yeah, false start.
False start against Peabody. We'll mark it back 5.
Yes, that's the thing that you don't want to happen. You don't want to get behind the chains. When you got the clock running, and the clock's still running.
First and 15.
You got everything going like you want it. You don't want a mental mistake.
Wing to the left side. Snap. And a handoff goes right side. And Ganaway gets across the 35 to the 37-yard line. At least second down.
10,
about 14.
15, excuse me.
37-yard line.
See, that's what that penalty would do for you. It allows
now you got you behind.
Yeah, behind the chains. They can really pin their ears back and come after you. One thing I'm seeing, Dan, Anthony Brown's not on the field.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. There's a snap. And a keeper by Driggers around the right side to the 40, to the 35, to the 45, to the 50.
They're going to call a hold
and
back here.
Hold is going to be called. But he went out of bounds.
Yeah, it's going to be a
Marks
hold.
at the 49.
The good thing about it is, okay, so that's going to be second down, and we're actually going to gain off of this because of where the –
it'll be 10 from the mark.
10 from the spot.
Where's he going?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There we go.
So we're going to actually –
he picked up 2 yards.
We're actually going to pick up 2 yards right there.
To the 39, it'll be second down.
I think that was
second down and 13, it looks like.
Great play call by Jay Taylor right there. Everybody's been following Ganaway, and great job to have Sam keep it. And Kylan Wade was the guilty party.
That lulls some receivers to sleep, some defenders. There's a snap, and a pass is incomplete. Or did we catch it?
Yeah, I think he caught it.
Caught it for about a yard. Well, more than that, about 3 yards.
Yeah, we see here just a
ball
a
is
short
to
hitch.
the 43.
Yeah, he caught it. 4-yard reception by Wade.
Third down and 9 will be the call from the 43-yard line. 5:50 remaining in the third quarter.
You know, the thing about it, on this side over here with the 2 receiver side, they've got the cornerback out here on the outside guy. The safety is playing way off. I think we can up and hit this guy for about 5 yards, which this time's Malik Gant. Now Brown's back in the game.
Snap, little lateral pass to Ganaway. It's incomplete. He went without the ball. And he thought, that might have been a lateral.
Yes.
It'll be fourth down. Clock stops with 5:29.
Yeah, took his eyes off of it. You see there on the Siler Thornton replay. Well.
And into punt. Peabody's Parker Vernon going to punt it away.
You know, Dan, last year this game was a tale of 2 halves as Milan controlled the first half, Peabody controlled the second half. Well, this year Peabody's controlled the first half so far. You know, you got to say Milan's.
Good snap, and the punt is away, and it's good. Down the field it goes, and goes out of bounds. Good punt. I'm still looking for the mark. 33?
Yeah, 32, 25-yard effort. I almost got blocked. So, good job of Parker getting that off. We need to stop.
You got to stop them here.
Big time need to stop. Turnover would be even better.
Milan brings their team to the line of scrimmage. Two wide to the right, 1 to the left. Out of the gun is Sullivan. Snap, handoff straight ahead. That's got to be, nope, it's number 7.
No, it's 3.
Was it Carr?
Yeah, it's Carr.
Okay, Carr straight ahead. Picked up about 5 maybe. It'll be second down and 5.
Woolfork and Burkett in on the tackle. You know, Dan, we talk about Ganaway. Carr's 12 carries for 144 unofficially.
Second down and 5. There's a snap. And got illegal procedure against Milan. That's going to mark it back to about where they started from.
Yes,
It'll be second down and 10.
Give a shout out to Captain John Williams of the Milan Fire Department. He is on duty tonight with a friend of mine, Mr. Grant Singleton. They are tuning in and watching us.
They're 2 good people there.
That is 2 good people, and we appreciate. Thank you, gentlemen, for your service.
Second down and 10. 4.5 remaining. Third quarter. Peabody leading 28-18. Milan's shuffling around. 2 wide to the right side.
You got 5 on the play clock. 1.
There's a snap. Handed off. It went to number 27, and he barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Jones.
Yeah, Jones. First time we've seen
Carmelo Jones. He's a sophomore. 5'7", 155. Third down and 10. Big play right here for the defense of Peabody.
It is.
Peabody up by 10, 28-18. Big play.
Got to watch the inside receiver. The inside receiver, which is Tharp.
A lot of noise down below. There's the snap, drop straight back. Screen pass, it's complete. And he is hit and brought down at the 38. Fourth down and about 5.
Great job, Connor Meadows dropping back. You see here on the Siler Thornton replay, just an inside slip screen to Anthony Jones. And a great job by Connor Meadows retreating from his defensive line position, and they're going to go for it.
Big play. Fourth down and about 5. And they said nobody jump. No flag. No flag. Nobody broke the line.
Five on the play clock.
There's a snap. Fakes it. Lane pass. He's wide open and brought down at the 35. On the reception was number 12, Tharp, and a flag goes flying. That'll be a dead ball foul. .238 remaining in the third quarter.
Well, that's the play that they tried to run earlier, and he was late throwing the football. He was very much on time throwing the football.
Unsportsmanlike against the Bulldogs. That's going to mark 15 yards off.
You see on replay, I talked about watching Tharp, who is the inside guy. Okay, so we don't have the replay. All right. You know, the good thing about it, then, we're now
marking 15 yards off.
Yeah, we're making them recover ground, which is good for us. But
47-yard line, all the way back inside Peabody territory at the 47.
We've got to read our keys. Can't get caught with your eyes caught in the wrong place.
Clock running. There's a snap. Looks. Little screen pass again. And he's hit and brought down and got a first down at the 33-yard line. Ball at the 33. That'll be enough for a first down for the Bulldogs. Trailing by 10, 28-18.
Just another slip screen, just to the other side, throwing it out there to Spinks to get him out in
Peabody's got a man down.
Open area. See if we can see who that is.
They have a cramp.
Yeah, I believe that's what it is.
That stops the clock with 2:03 remaining.
I think that may be Kalik Ganaway.
And that's what it is. It's a cramp. Okay, let's take a break. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
Derek Key is the Golden Tide player who's on the ground, and as you can see them trying to stretch what looks like he's got a cramp in his calf muscle. And, you know,
those things don't come out easy.
No, they don't. And you know the thing about it, Dan, you can run and run and run and run and run and run sprints, and these guys do. And when you got somebody going both ways like Derek Key, and you're having to go full speed, no telling how many plays. Early in the season, cramp's going to happen. You're losing so much fluid, and you can't take it in fast enough to replenish it. And that's kind of part of early season football.
Here we go. Milan to the line on 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. They run the clock. There's a snap. And a fake handoff, runs it up the middle, and it is going to be incomplete. Incomplete.
Now
stops the clock with 1:51 remaining in the third.
You'll see here on the replay, I got on Malik earlier for not moving his feet. Now, he turned and he ran and he kept his feet moving. And you see what he was. He was in great position, and that's a very, very good job by Malik Ganaway.
So it's going to be second down. 10 yards to go from the 34. There's a snap, and run goes to the left side. Looks like he picked up about 8. Clock running now with 1.5 minutes remaining in the third.
Yeah, just nice run by Carr out there, picking up 7, putting them in good position on third down. A third and it's like a short 3.
There's a snap, and he keeps Sullivan, and he got the first down and got it down to about the 21, it appears from here. And the clock stops with 65 seconds remaining in the third quarter of play.
That's just a quarterback sweep all the way. You've got 2 guards pulling 55 and 58, and then you got Jones leading the way, and they were able to get our end hooked right there.
Timeout going to be called. Tab Val goes out this time. He's got some words he wants to express, and let's take some words here. Let's take a 60-second break.
J&B Motors, 447 South Main in Dyer, Tennessee, will buy, sell, or trade, and even finance in-house. At J&B Motors, you can even enjoy a lifetime warranty. J&B is a complete dealer with a mechanic shop and a detail shop. Just travel to Dyer, 447 South Main, or visit the website at jnbmotorsllc.com. J&B Motors doesn't care about your credit. They care about you, their customers. J&B Motors, 447 South Main, Dyer.
At Anderson Furniture Floor Covering, we would love to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing us to serve you for 69 years. During football season, there is never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit us at 110 High Street in Trenton and check out our large selection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck, Peabody Sports.
64 seconds remaining. What do you think Coach Val said?
I don't know that I can repeat it. No, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. I'm sure Tab Val was down there. He was coaching those kids up, and I shouldn't have said it like that. Hey, he's coaching his kids up, man. This is
he's a dandy.
He is. He sure is.
1st and 10 for Milan.
Got to watch Tharp out of the backfield. All right, now he's going to that inside receiver.
There's a snap.
There he is again.
And there's a shot up the middle, and it's incomplete. Boy, the quarterback took a smack.
Well,
by number 13 of Peabody. That's Baskerville. He'll feel that tomorrow.
Well,
Did you see that? Watch the quarterback here. Watch it. Ooh.
Yeah, and plus he left his ground to throw the football. He was open again. That's that same route. That's just a seam route. We're trying to shade our one safety towards Anthony Jones when he's on the field, and our other safety is trying to play over the top of these outside guys, and he's got to play a little bit more in the middle.
2nd down and 10. Handoff goes straight ahead, and he picks up some yardage down to about the 16-yard line. And that's going to be 3rd down coming up here. It's about time for the defense to make a defensive star play.
Yes,
you know?
it is. Yes, it is. And Jordan Shepard will watch that film and he'll say, man, I should have made that tackle about the 20-yard line.
30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. There's a snap and a handoff straight ahead. He got through and into the end zone for the touchdown. Carr takes it into the end zone.
Dan, actually, I think that is.
Was it not Carr?
I think it was Spinks. He was in on the play before.
18 seconds remaining in the third.
Yeah, that's Spinks.
They're going to go for the one this time.
So 28-24. They got somebody down with cramps also.
It's that time of the year.
It is.
28-24. Suddenly we got a 4-point ball game with 18 seconds remaining. Carr has been a terror tonight.
He has. He's 13 carries for 151 yards unofficially. Sullivan has run the ball very effectively. He has not had a negative carry tonight, and so he's got 11 carries for 50. Now he's got a 0 and a 1 on a couple and a couple of 2s, but most of his carries have been anywhere from 4 to 7 yards. And, that's somebody that most of the time in a 4-3 or even in the spread offense, you really don't account for your quarterback being that much of a runner. So that's something that we got to get coached up, for the last 12 minutes and 18 seconds. But he's 11 for 56. Carr's 13 for 151. Spinks 2 for 23. And so – they have done the majority of their damage on the ground. That is, I'm trying to get a number.
I never did get it.
I didn't either. He was to the side. But anyway,
Westbrook's going to attempt the extra point. Tharp holding. Ball down, kick up, kick is good. 28-25, 3-point game with Peabody on top. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
H&R AgriPower is your local Case IH dealer in Trenton, Tennessee, and a proud supporter of the Golden Tide.
Well, 18 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Peabody's lead is 3. Peabody's got to crank it back up again.
Yeah, we need to take this ball down the field and put one in the end zone. And I don't care if it's a 1-play drive or a 10-play drive. We just need to go down and score.
10 would be good, though.
It would be, absolutely. It'd be great.
15-play drive.
Oh, there you go. Now, here's the thing. Who are they going to kick it to? Are they going to onside or are they going to?
I think it's too early to onside.
They're going to pooch it right over towards. There's a coach over there about the 37-yard line. Oh, right on the
squib
ground.
Kick down the field, and it's taken down at the 31. And that's where Peabody will start on their own 31-yard line with first down and 10. Peabody scored their first score the first time they touched the ball and took it from coast to coast into the end zone.
right now, that's the difference in the ball game.
Big crowd on the far side from Milan yelling for the Dogs' defense. Out of the gun is Sam. There's a snap. There's a handoff. Grinding straight ahead. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And that'll be the last play. Picked up a yard. They put it at the 32. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. End of the third quarter, the score. Peabody 28, Milan 25. Back in 60.
Raspberry Towing, 855-0099. One call and you're hooked. Raspberries has served the Gibson County area and surrounding counties for 39 years. Kyle Raspberry is the youngest officer appointed to the Tennessee Towing Association. Kyle is certified in light, medium, and heavy-duty wrecker recovery with the American Towing and Recovery Institute. So call Raspberry Towing at 855-0099. One call and you're hooked.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town & Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
Well, it's down to cases, folks. Peabody has the ball, second down and 10 on the and 9, second down and 9 on the 32-yard line. There's a snap and a handoff, goes around the right side. This is Ganaway, and Ganaway gets up to the 34. It'll be third down. A little extracurricular activity.
Well, here's the thing. If he was down, that should have been a flag. If that's not a flag, then he wasn't down. Because when he hit the ground, I want to see it here on the Siler Thornton replay, it looked like he landed. Now, he kind of landed on his shoulder. I mean, it could have gone either way, but,
34-yard line.
I said I was going to be nice tonight, didn't
You did. And you failed miserably. From the 34-yard line, it's third down and 7. There's a snap. Fakes, rolls to the left side. Gets in a lot of trouble. Ball free on the ground, and I think Peabody got it.
Yeah, Sam got it.
Milan says they had it, but nope. Sam fell on it. What'd you say about the trenches?
I said it was going to come down to the line of scrimmage. I'm telling you right now, they're winning. There's no way to no other way to say it.
Fourth down and long yardage. Peabody in a mess right here. Long count, low snap, bobbled it, picks it back up. He went down with it on a knee, and he's down at the 6-yard line. When he was trying to pick it up and to find the ball, he went down to a knee, and see right there.
Yep. And I'm going to tell you, Dan, I've been back there, and that snap bounced back there, and you didn't catch it clean. Your body clock just speeds up about 10 times what the actual time is. You've actually got a little more time because they only rushed one guy, and we had 3 that had him blocked. So Parker had time, but, man, you just don't think that you do when you're back there.
Well, to say Peabody's in a mess now is an understatement. First and goal from the 6 for Milan. They're working out of the gun. There's a snap. He rolls to the right side and a hold, and there it is. A flag goes down.
There it is.
And it's going to be a hold against Milan. So they'll bring it back from the spot. And the spot where the flag is the 14-yard line.
And that's about the right spot. We get into the H&R AgriPower fourth quarter.
So they'll mark off 10 from there.
Much needed break.
You talk about a break. That is a break.
So that's going to put it back to the 24-yard line.
And that gives you a little bit of breathing space.
That's going to be first, but you can't relax. You know, the last time they were in about this situation, they brought Anthony Jones in. They put him out here one-on-one on Malik Ganaway and just threw it up to him and let him go get it. You see here, Lockhart was the guilty party. And
first and goal from the 24. Out of the gun is Sullivan. In motion. There's a snap. Fakes. He keeps. Another marker down. That'll be a motion call. I would think from where the flag came from.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Illegal procedure, the call. That'll cost 5 more.
Well, we got them going the right. Let's see if we can see it up top. Oh, yeah.
To the 29-yard line. Is where did it go?
It was Tharp, number 12, and number 70, and Antonio Smith. Of course, now, Antonio's 6'7", 310, so if he gets to leaning a little bit, it's kind of hard for him to stop.
First and goal from the 29. There's a snap. Carr gets it and gets across, well, about to the 26-yard line. It'll be third down and goal.
Meadows and Shepard.
Or is that second down and goal?
Second down.
Second down and goal.
Yeah, it'll be second down.
From about the, well, I said the 29. I meant the 26. Sullivan takes the snap.
There he is, right down the middle.
Right down the middle it goes, and there he is again. It'll be third and goal from the 6.
Dan, that's the 4th time that they have run that play, and they've hit it, I think, 3 times.
Tab Val is a little upset.
Yes, he is.
Ball's at the 6. It's third and goal from that point. Well, 8 minutes remaining in the game.
Five seconds on the play clock.
There's a snap. Gives it over to Carr, and he is knocked out of bounds short of the first down, maybe down to about the 1 or 2 yard line. And it's fourth and goal from that point.
Looks like it's going to be about the 2, a little outside the 2.
And a timeout going to be called with 7:40 remaining in the game. Timeout called by Milan back in 60.
Your hometown attorney, Jennifer Finch McEwen, is back on the square in Trenton, ready to help you with all your legal issues and preventative measures. Everyone needs an attorney from time to time, and Jennifer Finch McEwen is here to help. Whether your problem is divorce, child custody, child support, bankruptcy, criminal charges, wills and estates, or personal injury, or if you are just in need of general advice, Jennifer can serve your needs. With 15 years of criminal and civil experience, Jennifer can find the solution for which you are looking. Call or come by the Court Square in Trenton today. Roll Tide.
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
It's down to cases.
It is.
And ball's at the 2.5 yard line, it appears.
Yeah.
And it is fourth down and goal for Milan. Ball's on the far hash mark. the defense of Peabody put to test here in the first game of the 2021 season.
I think they're going to run something. They got Brown in the backfield. Okay, they got him in the backfield, so we got to watch him on a flare route.
Quarterback keeps straight ahead. No, I don't think he made it.
No, he did not get it.
He did not. The defense of the Tide has held down to the 1 yard line. What a job by the Tide.
I tell you what.
Hats off to Tabwell.
You see it right here, just a power iron. They got all three of them that lead up through there, and a great job. Peabody getting penetration, getting lower than the Milan blockers. And I'm trying to see who was on the very, very bottom of that. And it stacked it all up. But tell you what, here's the thing now.
You got to have some running room.
You can't allow penetration right here. Okay? Watch for us to run a quarterback sneak right here.
And get out of this hole.
And try to get out of this hole. And I tell you, they got big 78 in there.
That's a big man.
There's 76. Jalen Walker at 370 in there. Right over the nose there.
There he goes. There he goes straight ahead, and he did pick up a yard or two. Ball at about the 3. But what becomes a factor now is the clock.
Absolutely.
Peabody is up by 3. There's 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. And Peabody's defense did what you asked them to do, and that was to stop Milan.
Man, what a game. We thought it would be.
Second down and 9. Ball's about at the 2 yard line. Well, I think you got to go around the corner.
Yeah, play clock's down. We got to call a timeout or something.
Straight ahead, back to about the line of scrimmage is Peabody. Clock still running, 6:35. Now you got a third down and 9.
You got to watch the play clock. We're taking too long to get out, and I know you're a long way from your sideline. And it's a hard communication right here, but we got to get out of the huddle faster. A little bit better right there. Tell you what, I'm gonna take a shot right here. You got Malik out here on number 3. Timeout. Got to call timeout. There we go.
Timeout is called. 5:56 remaining in the game. Peabody up by 3. Back in a minute.
Bell Shirt and Sign Company has been family owned and operated since 1969 in Trenton. Located next to Peabody High School, we provide high quality, timely, and professional service to local schools, communities, churches, and businesses. All graphic design, printing, sewing, and engraving is done in-house, so we control the quality and service ourselves. With access to the brands you want, we carry a large selection of Peabody shirts, caps, polos, and other items to show off your school spirit. If you are needing screen printing, embroidery, signs, or engraving done, stop by and see us today, and as always, roll Tide!
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
Rivlogo Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
Well, down to Casers, folks. Third down and 9. 5:56 remaining in the ball game. Peabody with the football. On their own 2. Snap. Drops, looks down the field,
he's there.
Fires it up the middle.
He's there.
Penalty marker down.
It's going to be illegal formation, but he's there.
And it's complete, but he's going to run it, and they're going to bring it back. Ball at the 12, but they're going to bring the ball back. What a catch. What a pass.
Well, I looked out there and I saw we had coverage on Carr. And I thought, man, this is a great opportunity to take our shot. Jordan Shepard came running off the field. Can we run that back? Paul, can we run that back right just to the formation?
Hey.
Just to the formation.
What a neat play.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so what we've got nobody on the line. Well, we've only got, I don't know if they were both on the line or if neither one of them were on the line, but needless to say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry, so we got 11. I don't know what's illegal about that. Unless they're going to say, that Malik on this side is off the line, and so he's got to be on the line. So there you go. So it was an illegal formation. Good news, it was only a 1-yard penalty. Now they've got Anthony Brown out here on Malik. And what did we say coming down here? If I'm Milan, I'm fixing to make somebody else other than Malik Ganaway beat me.
There's a snap, drops back, looks, fires it up the middle.
Oh, there's a flag.
And
That's a
it should
flag.
be a
That's got to be a flag.
No flag.
That's got to be a flag.
Oh,
he turned him. He turned him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. We got a flag in the end zone, though.
There's a flag back there, and that may be roughing the passer.
It is. That's going to be a late hit on Sam. You see right here, I'm going to tell you something, Dan. Looking back at it, the second, it's slow-mo, man, I don't know if it's a flag or not.
I don't know. But I do know there's one down in the end zone, and they're going to mark a penalty off against the Milan Bulldogs.
And it's going to be an automatic first down.
And it'll be an automatic roughing the passer was the call against Milan. And, boy, you talk about a penalty that hurt.
One more time? We run it one more time? See if we can go back to the replay one more time, see if we can get a number. It's going to come from the right side of the screen on the Siler Thornton Agency replay. You watch it's whoever's standing up right there, that defensive end. Sam's got it. Boom. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sam's, you talk about people going to feel it. Sam's going to feel that one in the morning. But now we get an opportunity.
Ball's at the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. Protect the ball. Eat the clock. There's a snap. There's a handoff. Goes straight ahead to Ganaway. And he gets up to about the 17-yard line. Milan has 2 timeouts remaining. Peabody has 1. A gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down and 9. Clock running, 4:40 remaining. 28-25. Peabody's lead is 3. What a game this is for the opening of 2021.
Yeah, and, we knew it was going to be this way. You got 2 heavyweight teams, not just in their classifications, but statewide, and, they're just going at it.
Wide right, wide left. Snap, handoff, Ganaway looks for running room.
He fumbled.
And he fumbled the ball.
We got the ball back, though.
And Peabody fell on it. And the clock continues to run down to 4 minutes remaining. Ball back at the 13-yard line. So now it is 3rd down and 13.
Well, we're going to have to throw the ball if we want to keep it, and we're going to have to throw it to somebody else other than number 5. Now I'm looking, I'm looking for number 1. All right, now we got number 5. Oh, we got a good matchup with Malik. We got a good matchup.
There's a snap. Goes straight back. Gets some pressure. Goes to the left side. Pass up the field is.
That's got to be a flag.
A flag. And it is.
No, I don't see it. Oh, is it? Okay. No, that's.
Is that a flag? It is a flag.
Yeah, it is a flag. Okay.
I thought. No way you cannot. That cannot be a flag.
I mean, my goodness. I don't see very well, as you can tell. I couldn't even see the flag, but I could see that was a penalty. Oh, they're saying that he caught it. We got a replay on that.
I got to see this again.
Yeah, let's see the replay on this. And Siler Thornton replay. Great job by Khalid Ganaway picking up the blitzer. It goes up there.
How did he catch it?
Oh, he did catch it. Yeah.
What a catch.
Yeah.
There's a handoff. Ganaway hit at the line. Second down.
Wow. What a catch.
2:55 remaining and counting down. How did he catch that ball?
He was laying on the ground when he caught that. That was an incredible, incredible catch.
Second down and 10. Clock running. Nobody's in a hurry. Plenty of time on the play clock.
We can get this down to about 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
You got to give credit.
Snap it.
You got to give credit here to the Milan defense.
Oh, absolutely.
Man.
Absolutely.
They've shut the door, but they've at times been their own worst enemy. Snap. Another handoff straight ahead. Ganaway makes his way up to about the 49. Clock continues to run at 2:05. Now we're going to stop the clock. Timeout's going to be taken by Milan. With 2:02 remaining, the score is Peabody 28. Milan 25. Back in a minute.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
I'm Gibson County Mayor Tom Witherspoon. As Christmas approaches and our minds shift to what to get the children, puppies often come to mind. I want to ask each of you to consider adopting a pet from the Gibson County Animal Shelter. We always have several to choose from, and it would be a tremendous help to us. So please, have your pet spayed or neutered. Thank you to all of our responsible pet owners, and adopt a shelter animal. They'll love you for it. Thank you.
Ball at the 49-yard line. Third down and 5. Big play right here, Terry.
It is. I mean, one timeout left. You convert this, and things look good.
There's a snap. Handoff. Goes to tailback.
First down, touchdown.
And many
touchdown.
more.
He's gone.
He is gone. Khalid Ganaway. Touchdown tied. Mark the time, 1:57 remaining in the ball game, and Peabody now leads 34-25.
Dan, this is just the good tag play, guard tackle, backside pull. They do a great job. Khalid hits the hole going full speed, and when Milan's selling out, once he broke that first level, it was over.
Minton into the game to attempt the extra point. Ball is down, kick is up, kick is perfect. 35-25, Peabody back in 30.
Gibson County Utility District has provided Gibson County and the surrounding area with natural gas since 1953. We pride ourselves on our dedication to the comfort and safety of our customers and the citizens of Gibson County. And as citizens, you can do your part. Always be sure to call 811 before digging in order to avoid hitting a gas line or any other buried utility. Gibson County Utility District for better living in your community.
All right, here we go. We're going to look at the replay one more time. As you see, Connor Meadows pulls around.
What a job by
And Isaac
Meadows.
DeHaan pulls around, and, man, they each, they didn't kill anybody on their blocks, but, man, they got where they needed to go and got the shield, and they opened up the hole, and then Malik did the rest.
A lot of fans leaving on the far side. Of course, I don't know if they can get out or not.
I don't either.
What a crowd. What a good crowd. What a way to start the 21 season.
Yeah. Now, hey, look, let's don't get too anxious just yet. I know things look pretty good right now, but we need to cover this kick. We were offside.
High end over end kick.
Good job by Parker Vernon.
Oh, my.
What a kick by Parker Vernon.
That totally eliminates the run back when you kick it in the end zone. Parker, man, what a job there. This Milan team, you better, if you've got Milan on your schedule this year, you better be braced because they can play the game.
Yes, they can.
A very good football team is Milan. They trail here 35-25 to a very good football team.
Yes, they do.
And the Peabody Golden Tide.
Ooh, look at here.
Oh, these are special.
Yes,
these
sir.
are chocolate covered.
Hey, my wife is listening to this and watching this. So
you gave me yours. Thank you, Terry.
Yes, sir. There you go, Dan.
Here we go. Sullivan brings his team to the line of scrimmage. They're wide everywhere. There's a snap and a pass, and he dropped it. That's what happens when you think about running before catching the ball. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. Ball's at the 20.
Yeah, that's, Anthony Brown, he's not going to drop too many of those. I mean, we know he's not going to be a receiver at the next level, but he's still not going to drop too many.
What a game. Sullivan brings his team to the line. There's a snap, drops back, rolls right, looks pass, it's incomplete. 3rd and 10.
You know, Dan, the one facet of this Trenton Peabody defense that we have, as we take a look at the replay, you'll see on the route, you'll see that the ball bounces. That we haven't really seen tonight is pressure on the quarterback. I know Baskerville got in a couple of times. Now, in all fairness, especially early on, they were throwing a lot of quick routes and not giving us an opportunity. I don't know what we got here.
Officials talking. They're looking at the scoreboard. Now they're running the clock back. On the incomplete pass, they let the clock run.
I got you.
Now all's well in paradise.
No doubt. But that's one thing that we better do a better job of next week when Simpson comes to town, or it's going to be maybe
You're going to have to put pressure on that quarterback. There's a snap, drop straight back. Looks a little pass. It's complete. Down he goes.
What a hit by Jason Baskerville.
Oh, my.
And that was Brown, and he is not wanting to get up. And you'll see here
I don't blame
on the Siler Thornton replay, Baskerville does a great job reading it. Brown has to go up in the air to catch it. And here's the really bad thing about that, Dan. He only gained 1 yard.
And a hit like that, they're tending to him, as you see on the screen. Peabody leading by 10, 35-25. And it's going to be 4th down and about 8. Ball's going to be on the 22.
Dan, I got to give
when play resumes.
I got to give a shout out to one of my best friends, my best friend from college, Richie Pinkston, lives up in Thompson Station, Tennessee. Just sent me a message telling me that he was watching us on the TV and how impressed, how good of a broadcaster. Richie, we appreciate you, love you, brother. Man, me and him, we used to have a lot of fun together.
You can tell me about that on the way back.
Yeah, on the way home, absolutely.
We'll put it on next week's telecast.
No, we won't either. Hey,
Three wide to the left. They're going for it on fourth down. I would too with 1.5 minutes remaining.
Got to watch the inside guy. He's the one that's hurt. Now we got somebody over, especially with Brown out of the ball game.
There's a snap. Fires it up the middle, and
Good
he's
pass.
down immediately. Got the first down. Pass complete to number 12, and that was Tharp. And the ball is at the 32-yard line.
Just a curl route by Tharp. You got zone underneath. Really, you got zone all over. You got nice throw, nice catch. Tharp's impressed me tonight.
Drop straight back. Little screen pass off to the right side. Got some yardage out of it up to about the 39-yard line. And the clock continues to run with a minute remaining in the ball game. 35-25, Peabody leading. There's a snap, fakes the handoff. Going to keep and run straight ahead, get a first down and a few extra across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Good run by Sullivan. It stops the clock with 40 seconds remaining.
Yeah,
now the clock rolls.
Then there's Anthony Brown coming back into the ball game, and you know, whatever you think, he's a good player, and you always like to see good players out on the field.
Everybody goes deep. Here's some pressure. And a long pass down the field. Picked off.
Just go
Picked
down,
off
go
by
down,
Peabody.
go down, go down, go down.
And he goes down at the 32-yard line. That's Ganaway.
That was Kalik Ganaway sitting back playing safety, intercepting the second Milan pass tonight. You see, like you said, everybody's just kind of going deep. A little underthrown, and Kalik did a great job of going up high point the football. And then now you just want him to get down.
You want him to crank the clock right here.
That's right. Crank the clock, one play. And we're going to get in the victory formation. This is the best play in football right here.
One knee, and that's it. The clock didn't start.
Yeah, it does. There we go.
That's going to be the ball game. Peabody has won it again. 35-25 over a good Milan Bulldog team. 35-25 the final score. Peabody wins it by 10. We'll take a 2-minute break, and then we'll be back with the J&B Motors postgame show.
Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one.
J&B Motors brings you the post-game show here as Peabody has won this football game by the final score of 35-25. Team celebrating in the middle of the field. Man, what a battle royal this was.
Man, this was two heavyweights. This was two heavyweights going at it right here. And I tell you what, Dan, there was a lot of people that doubted this team in black and gold going into tonight. Now, let me tell you something. Look, anything we're saying, we're not taking anything away from Milan. Man, they played their guts and gizzards out, as one of my good friends used to say. They outgained Trenton Peabody 382 to 191. 382 to 191. Special teams. That's why it's called special teams, because they make special plays. They were the difference in the ballgame. Hey, I'm going to tell you something. This Trenton Peabody team's going to. These coaches are going to go watch this film in the morning, and they're going to look at it and they're going to say, "Man, we got beat up front." Now that's just telling it like it is. Now, do I expect them to get better next year? Next week? Absolutely. Do I expect them to be a much different team? You look at Tab Bowder in the alma mater. He's out there. He's still rocking. He's still ready to go. Rocking to the beat. That's his own. That's the tab dance. I'm gonna start doing that when I'm out. It's a tab dance. Do I expect them to be a much different team in in November than they are right now? Absolutely. But tonight, that team over there in white. And look, Michael Odom told me in the interview before the game, up front defensively, Milan's pretty good, and they are. When you're sitting there and you got where's my big guy? Where is he? Number 76, Jalen Walker, 370 pounds. You got some more big guys up there. You got a lot of seniors on that defense. They're going to be good. And like you said, they're going to beat a lot of teams.
It wouldn't surprise me to see them back in Chattanooga.
That's right. We're going to Chattanooga this year. But, yeah, you're right. I agree with that 1,000%.
In fact, because they are very, very good. Let's take a 4-minute break, and we'll be back. We'll try to get an interview.
At Hardy, Martin & Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
We're working right now for our families and our nation and all the countries.
I take great pride knowing that I'm feeding the nation and keeping the shelves full.
And we produce a lot of protein, so it's always good to keep, good food out there for the world.
The company, they provide masks, face shields, barriers.
As a team member, I feel really safe.
It feels good to help people in a time of crisis like now.
Utility Solutions Underground, located in Trenton, takes care of all kinds of projects such as trenching, digging, boring of 1-inch or smaller bores, and storm or lot cleanup. Owner and operator Tommy Castleman has been serving the Gibson County area for 40 years and has the experience and know-how to get the job done right the first time. Utility Solutions is fully licensed and insured, so give them a call today at 731-420-0593 for a free estimate. No job too big or too small. Utility Solutions Underground. Let us dig for you.
State Farm agent Amy Greer, 308 South College Street in Trenton, is where the customer's needs always come first. When life storms hit your home or your family, you're able to rest easy when you deal with a 30-year professional, Amy Greer at State Farm in Trenton. Your North Gibson local agency serving Trenton, Dyer, Rutherford, Bradford, Kenton, and Yorkville. See Amy or Scarlett Davis Smith or Courtney Tyree Williams. Amy Greer, State Farm, Trenton.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
J&B Motors, 447 South Main in Dyer, Tennessee, will buy, sell, or trade, and even finance in-house. At J&B Motors, you can even enjoy a lifetime warranty. J&B is a complete dealer with a mechanic shop and a detail shop. Just travel to Dyer, 447 South Main, or visit the website at jnbmotorsllc.com. J&B Motors doesn't care about your credit, they care about you, their customers. J&B Motors, 447 South Main, Dyer.
I'm here with defensive coordinator Taval. Coach, what a stop by the defense.
Oh, I tell you what, it was a great game tonight. These kids played their tails off. It wasn't always pretty, but anytime you can beat Milan like that right there, man, it's always a good feeling.
When they get the ball deep in our own territory, what was your message to your kids during the timeout?
They just got to bear down. We got to find a way to get a stop, and we got to communicate, getting the right calls. That was a big problem we had tonight, and that starts with me. We got to get our communication better. All right, we won't have as many busts, but they got down on that goal line, man. They just had to bear down, bow their necks, and make a play.
And that they did. Next week, you got Ty Simpson coming in. I'm going to ask, I guess, an obvious question, but what type of challenges does he present to you?
He's going to Alabama for a reason. I mean, he's a good player, but, we've seen a little film on him, and they got other good players on that team. They've done a really good job with that program down there. So it's going to be a big challenge, there's no doubt, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
That it will, and they won tonight. I forgot the score, but they won big tonight, so have 2 1-0 teams when we meet next Friday night.
It'll be a good one.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Thank y'all.
Good. And Dan, back up to you.
Thank you very much, Terry Clement. And let's see if he's going to grab Coach Jacobs. We'll keep an eye on him. Let me know, Paul, if he does. Peabody has won this ball game by the final score of 35-25. And I think we're going to grab a player. Okay, this will be great. Okay, Paul, let's send it downfield to Terry.
Here with Sam Drigger. Sam, 35-25. Congratulations. What are your thoughts on the game?
I started off to a rough start. I should have thrown some of those balls away instead of taking the sacks. But O-line did great. Defensively, they looked great. Khalid did his thing. He's Mr. Football for a reason. And, we executed towards the end and, scored on that play before halftime, and it just all worked out.
How does, and I hate to bring this up, but winning now 38 in a row, but coming into this game winning 37 in a row, when we get the ball back with 5 minutes to go or 5:56 to go, how does that winning tradition that's here at Peabody, how does that help you guys get the ball and just take the ball and drive it?
Well, we know the fans have our back. We'll tell them to get up, and they'll do it for us, and we know they have our backs. And, last year against McKenzie, they kind of showed that to us, and it kind of came into this game.
Well, Martin Westview comes in next week. My opinion, 2 of the best quarterbacks in West Tennessee.
Yeah.
They're going to be going at it. What do you think about Ty Simpson? Do you know him? Do you guys communicate?
We've thrown before, and I'll tell you what, there's a reason he's a 5-star. He can sling the ball. He's great IQ. His dad's a coach at a D1 college, so, he has that IQ. But great player, much respect for him and Westview, and it should be a good one.
Sam, thanks for your time. Go get you some rest, man.
Thank you.
Dan, back up to you.
Thank you very much, Terry, and thank you, the fans, for listening in and watching this ball game. You can watch it again. You can go to YouTube. It'll be on YouTube, and along with the band performances here tonight, that'll be on YouTube as well. you can catch that. But again, the final score in this one, Peabody 35, Milan 25. He is going to try to get one other interview. Okay, I've lost him down there, Paul. But you tell me when. He's right there on the 40. I see him. Let's see if they're going to get Mr. Key, maybe. Baskerville. I think he's going to get it. One more player. Let's send it down to Terry if he's ready.
No. Hold on. All right, go.
We good? I'm here with Jason Baskerville. Jason, big win, 35-25 over Milan. Talk about the stop on the 1 yard line.
It's a whole mindset thing, and that's our favorite spot at the 1 yard line. Yeah, so.
You guys have won now 38 in a row.
Yes, sir.
How does that winning tradition help you guys to make those plays?
Because it's a tradition since Jarrell and them left, and we got to keep it going until we leave.
Next week, Ty Simpson comes in, Alabama commit, 5-star.
Yes, sir.
How do we combat that?
Double me. That's the only thing I got to say. Y'all got to double me because it's going to be hard for Ty to get them passes off.
Jason, appreciate your time, man. Good job tonight. Dan, back up to you.
J&B postgame show here as we've had several interviews here tonight. Peabody has won this ball game by the final score of 35-25 over the Milan Bulldogs. Our next broadcast will be a week from tomorrow night from here at Trenton Peabody, when the Westview team will be coming into town, and it'll be an aerial attack. So get here early and get a good seat. And if you can't make it in person, we'll have the play-by-play for you right here on this Peabody Network. And, Paul, this is a copyright broadcast presented by Worthy Road Studios. Color announcer has been Terry Clement. Director, Paul Tracy, assistant to the director, and replay is Christopher Reasons. Main camera, Billy Boland. And we appreciate all of their work very, very much. Again, the final score, 35-25. Peabody has defeated Milan by 10. I'm Dan Hughes. I hope you have a great rest of the evening, everybody.